guys.
We are back, and it wasn't our fault. This wasn't our fault. I thought Easy done flagged the video and shit. I thought you was my man's. Now I'm just playing. Yeah, shots fired though. It's Wayne. I'm here with the families. Let's go. Introduce yourselves.
Real name Ray, son of Annette, 313, Detroit stand up. What's going on, everybody?
Not much, man. Echo the Light, man. Subscribe to Reflections of Light podcast.
Daddy Lux, don't forget to say the Lux. Please subscribe to the Daddy Lux Show.
All right.
How you doing, E? Man. I haven't talked to you, E.
So,
how you been doing, E? Before we start, how you been doing?
Are we starting? We're live. We are live.
I've been all right.
Okay.
I'm all right. Decent, you know.
Yeah. So let's get back to it. Yeah. So I mean, unfortunately, what had happened was somebody clicked us off the air. We ain't gonna say no names or nothing. The momentum was so fucking high just a minute ago. Yeah. Easy to Block Captain, a top tier, shots fired. You niggas outside. I'll dug it. What y'all tell me what y'all feel about this. I mean, you know what he was telling me.
Fire. I mean, what is it? Real sick, real psych. Real sick. Yep. Fire.
Real
and
sick.
I like how he goes on the beat. You know that little fast little thing that Mook do? I like how he does that. I like how he rode the beat. I really like Geechee Gotti. Geechee Gotti just really act like he got that guy. He really rap like he really is walking around with that shit on his arm.
I need you to do. This is what I need you to do. Every battle. This is what I need you to do, my nigga.
Bars. And superb. And shout out to VA. You made me very proud. Shout out to Ad for that. Well deserved. Loso, I was impressed. Even though it kind of made me think about the Spanish preacher that be dancing. That's all I can think of when I think of you from Mac Mara video. It's the Spanish guy. But shout out to Loso. I really like how you did it. You did it a little bit different. You could have did it the way the niggas did it, but you did your style a little bit different. I respect that.
I mean, not easy. I'm sorry. And the wonderful thing about, not to cut you off, but the wonderful thing about it is all these cats make music. Mm-hmm. So them on the beat, especially, I've never heard, unfortunately, Real Sick, forgive me. I've never heard Real Sick music, but to hear him on a track, I was like, he is mean.
Very impressed.
He's guy. He is mean on a fucking track.
Very impressed. I was very impressed. And Swamp, Swamp never ceases to amaze me. Swamp ended it off magnifique. But all I'm gonna say is, they better hope them niggas don't drop that back. I like it. I like it a lot. I would love it. But I like it. And that's my point of view.
Oh, shout out Roger. Easy to Black Captain, or Easy's top tier remix. What's better than original verses? Man, listen. What it do? Y'all get them likes up. I know we lost some of the people, but y'all will be back. Share. Listen, this is what I need y'all to do. Because at the end of the day, you know, shout out to Debo who told me I need to stop being so fucking humble and pump my chest out. I'm going to need y'all to retweet. I'm going to need y'all to reshare all of this. Because we does this, goddammit. And you know what I mean? My people, we need our credit. We need our goddamn credit. So yes, get them likes up, share, let niggas know. Holla at us. Shit. If we do one day a week, goddamn it. What it do?
So look, like I said, I really thought that the remix was fire. I mean, I like the original one. Pretty catchy beat. I mean, even if it wasn't a diss track, it's still something that you could ride to or whatever.
Really was.
Again, yeah. I truly believe that it was, you know, we seen this once before, you know, when battle rappers used to diss each other or whatever. We remember when Matt Hoffa put out the 6 battles in a couple of months diss track when he was dissing people. We remember when Matt Hoffa put out the Kill Calico record. So like we remember these times or whatever, and it's good that everybody is going back to that. But like I stated in like our last live before it had went down or whatever, is that we have to see how this plays out now. Like, will y'all get the battles that y'all want, or will it fall on deaf ears? And the only thing people gonna be saying is, yo, that was a crazy diss track, but y'all didn't get the battle. So again,
well, let me say
like
this.
what they were doing.
Let me say this, not to cut you off, but I just want to intercede on that one part. Let's say, but let's understand. I know you were saying earlier you don't like to come outside, but that is a hashtag.
No, I don't.
What's up, love?
Because like you said, they may not get the battles, but is it necessarily because they're not good enough or niggas is scared to come outside?
Well, see, this is why I don't like the phrase come outside. And maybe because people don't want to expose the business of what's going on behind the scenes. But we all know it takes a lot of moving parts for a battle to happen. Wait, let me rephrase. It does not take a lot of moving parts. Because think about it. We all said we wanted JC versus First Lady Flames, and they immediately booked that the next time around. Because it was based on pricing. It was based on let's strike while the iron is hot. We've been wanting Verb and Tay Rock for years, but then when we finally got them, it lost its momentum, and then they both came lackluster. Regardless of who you felt won the battle, a lot of people did not like either one of their performances. So we got to stop pretending like, oh, it's just the fact that they're scared. We all know that sometimes Hitman price is a certain price. If you're trying to say, well, you're not battling nobody that's a superstar, you're battling the up and comer, so you need to take less. Hitman Holla probably is not going to take less. So we got to stop pretending like it's a whole y'all not coming outside thing. We got to stop pretending like that they're literally saying, oh, y'all are scared to sit up here and just rap. Like, come on, man, we need to stop pretending like this stuff is not happening or whatever, because the number one thing I never liked that people were saying for a long time, and people started saying now, is Averb is scared to come outside. Averb is the only vet that really gives a lot of new vets a shot. Period.
Definitely.
So
Definitely.
all of this whole thing of oh, y'all need to come outside. I get it. Y'all are putting on a persona for the fans, but let's be honest. This is not wrestling. We need to go ahead and break kayfabe. Y'all know it's a lot of stuff that's happening behind the scenes, why these battles is not happening and why y'all are not getting the battles that y'all are wanting. And then we also know that y'all, most of the times, they don't jump on the certain battles that we want to see when the iron is hot. They wait for it to die down, get cold, then all of a sudden say, oh, here it is right now. Yeah. So let's stop.
Yeah. They wait till the beef over. They wait till the beef over. They friends. It's just too much. The whole storyline fake. So I definitely feel you on that.
Absolutely.
Blade, hold on real quick. Blade Brown. Hold on real quick. Blade Brown, you my boy, but we not about to do the Averb Kevin Samuels comparison, because we knew who Averb was before anybody even knew who the fuck Kevin Samuels is. So ain't nobody even trying to hear that shit.
That's a fact.
Everybody calling Averb a fake Kevin Samuels. It's like, Averb been this way for years.
Verb been doing that shit.
Okay, before we go there, let's answer the question on the screen first. And we got a guest that's gonna come on in just a minute. But
Can I answer that question?
Absolutely.
Do y'all like the order?
I wouldn't have changed it. I like the way it went. Yep. I like the way it went. It's like it took you up, and Psyche kind of real sick turned you up a little bit. Then Geechee came in and he was like, oh, and then he kind of and Ab, you like, for real? Then Loso kind of brought it with the balance. So now you're really listening. It's slowing it down because you turn. You come off, they turn you up from the beginning.
Absolutely.
I like the second bar you already turned. So I like how they brought it in with Loso to kind of like calm it down. And then they kind of ended it on that little T.I. note with my boy Swamp. I loved it. I love how they
listen,
did it.
that was mellow.
I love how they did it.
Fire,
His voice
absolutely.
is Swamp got that voice to be able to end some shit. Just like how he talked and ended out. It was perfect. I think it was perfect. And I like the fact that Easy didn't rap on it. I like the fact that Easy didn't put his verse on it. He just put the little shit in.
That shit was so mastermind bullshit.
I got a different respect for Easy for that kind. You know, I like that. He kind of like, I'm gonna let my niggas get him. You feel me? I like it.
Okay, so Andrea said that she loved Geechee, but she felt like the verse was too long.
I'm gonna say this. Me personally, I thought B Dot should have closed it out.
Okay,
that's just me. See. Like if I had to move anybody's verse around, I would leave Sick where he was at. I would leave Geechee where he was at. I probably would put Swamp before Loso, but I would have had B Dot close his verse out. That's just
that could have been fire. That could have been fire.
I'm not mad at that at all. I prefer songs, diss tracks over the Twitter finger. Absolutely.
I like it. I like it, Andrea. Yes.
You know what I mean? All the extras on put that shit on wax.
I'm waiting for Surf.
You know what I mean? This is what battle rap is. This is what battle rap is. And here's the other thing. A lot of the guys don't really like to get into the shenanigans of the back and forths on the, you know, on Twitter and going back and forth on different media outlets to sell a battle. This sells battles. You don't need a backstory. I know Jazz was on DNA's show talking about basically there's a backstory to everything to a degree, yeah. But for the most part, these cats are not beefing with each other because y'all be in the back doing you after like let's stop that because there's not really a backstory. There is no real beef. We know that this is battle rap theatrics. Caffeine has really just made that crystal clear with these West Side Story ass battles. So we're gonna stop. Let's bring it back to the music because this is that shit that we love. This shit right here, like Ray said, I could take this and ride with this shit. Like that's fire. It got me hype, and I don't even listen to rap like that anymore. That shit got me so hype.
Real quick. With to what Blade Brown said, where he said these diss records can backfire if some of these battlers get booked in the disser diss watch. This is very true. We've seen this. The history is there. Mav Hopper can backfire if some of these battlers get booked. Somebody got my stuff up. Yeah. This is very true. We've seen this. The history is there. Mav Hopper can backfire if some of these battlers.
Who was that? Who was that?
Can y'all hear me?
Okay, it's on now. Whoever it was.
Brother Greg.
Let me introduce our guest. One of my old co-hosts has come to bless the Breakdown crew today.
Can y'all hear me?
Oh wait, no, it's back.
Peace. Well,
is that you, AJ?
I can.
No, it's back.
I gotta hear y'all through my hole. It is.
I gotta hear y'all through my hole.
But it's giving us feedback.
I gotta hear.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay. He's having technical difficulties. We're going to get him back in a minute because I don't know what AJ's doing. I love him to death. Put a comment.
I got to hear y'all through the hole. Pause. What hole?
So what I was trying to say was like Blade Brown, you make a strong point, but there's history there because we've seen Mav Hoffa put out the Kill Calico this record and then he got washed. So yes, it can most definitely backfire. Or whatever. But at the same time, we just gotta be honest, man. You know, these guys want some of these legends, some of these vets, they want to sit up here, they want to stand in front of what made you a legend, what made you a vet, what made you a quote unquote GOAT. Like, I need to stand in front of that and find out what the hell it is. You know, like case of point when E Hart said, yo, it's different watching K Shine and then standing in front of K Shine and he's barking on you.
She said that.
E Hart said that.
She said that.
So these people really want to see what's the mystique about, what's the hype about, so on and so forth or whatever. And to me, I just think that's it makes everything more, it makes it more intriguing or whatever with these diss records, because you know, chances are you might get some battle rappers that may respond or whatever. Chances are you may get somebody that say, you know what, go ahead and book this battle. I want to teach this dude a lesson or something like that. So I mean, it all depends on how everything plays out. But again, that's just me.
Why did Peter says that they could have done without Loso? I don't think so. I disagree.
I felt that way the first time I heard it. The first time I heard it, I was like, what the fuck? And when the second time, when I went back and I listened to him, I was like, oh no, okay. You actually have to really listen to him. He's really fire. He was actually fire. When I went back, I think it's just a personal characteristic judgment. You know what I mean?
Hey, I did hear that Tay-Rock diss track to Calico, this song Big Leech.
Oh my God.
I'm not gonna front. That mug, is catchy.
That joint fire. He killed that man.
But you know what? I like that Calico was like, I'm gonna keep it tall. He was like, I like the diss record. Calico even tweeted it. He said, I'm gonna keep it tall. I like the diss record. Like,
I saw that.
Be More Boy 88, he said he did not like the Top Tier remix. I mean, that's understandable, man. It was some people that feel like, you know, a lot of people shouldn't have been on there. You know, to me, it was very, very, it was a well thought out, put together diss record, man.
Facts.
Like, so
Facts.
to me,
and ain't nobody say shit. I like it. They ain't say nothing. They dropped that bitch and all them niggas was on it. I love it. I like it.
So Andrea said that Loso was a close second to Av. I mean, they actually, I felt like that. I liked it back to back. I absolutely liked it back to back.
I did too.
I did too. You know what? Where'd Jason go? Jason, oh, there you go. Jason, leave Danny alone. Leave Danny alone.
You ain't gotta worry. Look, you ain't gotta worry about Danny Myers ever putting out a diss track, because trust and believe, Danny Myers will battle your grandma if she can rhyme 2 words together. Like, dead serious. Danny Myers will come outside for whomever and whatever, anytime, anywhere. I know E don't like him. E don't like Danny Myers. But really? Danny Myers will come outside.
I wouldn't think that. I would think.
Let's correct Ray on this. It's not have to correct everybody on this every time this comes up. It's not that I don't like Danny Myers. I just not fond of his rap style. That's it.
Okay, I'm on the same page.
Yeah, it's just
on the same page. Yeah, I'm here. I had to get a little technical difficulties, but I'm here. I'm observing. I'm in the cut.
We not gonna not acknowledge that. Who am I? You can't tell me you won't sit in the house. And you can't tell me you won't sit in the house. Like,
I'm glad she said that, because when that happened, I was one of the first people to say, I know niggas think I'm a Danny Myers hater.
Yeah.
But all around that, who am I charade?
Bro, was like, that's how you rap.
That's crazy.
From now on, that's how you rap.
The credit is always given. My pride is not that big. I don't even know these niggas. So it's not like I'm losing anything by saying the nigga's fire. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, that was lit. I feel like
bro, you are not shit.
Danny Myers had to battle 2,046 niggas to get to a Who Am I?
Slim Coleon.
You know what? I'm not doing this with you, AJ.
I like what Danny Myers represent. I'm gonna keep it 100. Everything that he represents as far as battle rap, I like it. But if he's battling Stovetop Sonny for real, I'm not gonna watch the shit. He gotta battle somebody that I'm just gonna keep it 100 for real.
I tell them
Really,
this all the time. I tell them this all the time, bro. I said there is a 16-year-old that's named Kid Taurus that has Danny Myers on his resume.
I battle. See, that's what y'all niggas don't even know. I battled Danny Myers, nigga. How about that?
but hold on, let me say this. In Danny Myers' defense, and when he came on the show, he said this, and this made perfectly good sense. Danny Myers said when he walk away from this, he want people to remember him like he left no stone unturned.
Right.
I can't knock a man for that.
That's a fact.
I can't knock a man for that. Now,
of course, career. Yeah, I'm with that.
One thing I did notice, if you seen the interview on Queen's Flip, he interviewed the nigga Shells. The nigga Shells that Danny Myers was saying in the early 2000s when he actually like caught a plane and lived in New York just to battle niggas. Like, I gotta respect that. You feel what I'm saying? I put a whole bunch of respect on his name.
Really loves the culture. He really loves the culture. I mean, when I saw him give Murder Mook that like an autograph, like a picture he had of Murder Mook cut out, like he saved it for years. When I seen him like give it to Mook, and Mook was so appreciative, I was like, Danny really loved battle rap. Like,
really does.
I mean, but not only do he love battle rap, but he loved the fans. Most of y'all tuned in for the episode when him and Mike told the story about meeting one of Danny's biggest fans in the wheelchair, and they broke Danny to tears and all of that. So again, stuff like that, you know, we could joke all we want about Danny Myers battling, Fort Wayne Deluxe from Texas or whatever. Like we can make all the jokes about that, but to be honest, whenever people say consistent 3 rounds, giving you their all, you cannot leave Danny Myers off of that list.
But like, a broke nigga gonna hate anyway. They not doing what Danny doing. You know what I mean? And sometimes it take years. It take years to finally get your just due. Just like the nigga from Tesla. The nigga say slept in his office for 10 years. So at the end of the day, take a minute. So just because Danny not fired right now, you have no idea.
I think he's coming back. Let me say this. Blade. Av did take a shot at Cortez.
Well, they were supposed to battle, so technically
it wasn't a shot, but I guess that particular battle is back on. Is where
he did mention. He said me and Cortez got unfinished business. He did say that.
Yeah, and then too, I mean, Cortez battled this weekend. From my understanding, he battled this weekend.
He battled Quest.
I heard it was good.
I heard they saying that Quest had one of the best third rounds of the year so far. That's what I'm on.
I heard that too.
The year has it.
It's still February. I give you that. You feel what I'm saying? But I mean,
it's the last day of Black History Month. Like, y'all get it together.
But at the same time, they did that. They did the same thing for Mike P for real when he had his third versus what's his name, Danny Myers. That we bring it up. You feel me? That was early in the year, so like some things like transition over. So
I want to see him versus Danny. Is still hard to top.
Wait, hold on, real quick. I got a question because Bishop said if most dudes.
Oh, you sound like a vibrator.
You're a wild guy, yo. Shout out to Danny. That's a
Danny is horrible. Go ahead. Say what you was about to say.
Okay, so real quick. Bishop said if most dudes cared about battle rap as much as Danny, it wouldn't be much talk about who a legend and who's not. I'm trying to figure out like what did he mean by that? Like, is we talking about the volume of battle would make you a legend, or like I was confused by that, so I want him to elaborate more on that.
I don't think some battle rappers care. I think some battle rappers just come get a bag. I think some battle rappers, when they see it's a new hot nigga, they get a little jealous. You know what I mean? So they come try to battle the next new nigga just to keep their name popping. I really don't think they give a fuck about battle rap. I don't think Surf give a fuck about battle rap. But at the end of the day, battle rap will always give him a guaranteed bag. So he has to stay involved. If Surf
I am
blow up right
glad. Check this out. I'm hella glad that you actually mentioned that, because not for nothing, that's one of our next topics. Not for nothing. I mean, we can stay on this for a second, but hell yeah, that's one of our next topics is vet by tenure. Because that's exactly what these niggas is out here doing. Is basically, the new hot niggas come in. Y'all want to keep y'all spots. Females too, because we're gonna get into the female realm of this shit too. Y'all want to keep y'all spots. You know, you come outside for the check and give lackluster fucking battles. Y'all want to keep y'all spots. You know. Here you go. And give lackluster fucking battles.
But I do not like it. Really.
Robert Ray. What is that? Is that me?
That's you again, bro.
Brother Gray. Why is it dark where you at? Where are you at? First of all, in China. Cut the lights on. Turn on the lights.
She's so silly.
Can't even hear us on thing.
Can you hear us? Can you hear us? AJ?
Brother Gray!
Okay, so, all right.
Girl, I'm about to go off and get Brother Gray a collection plate. If you ain't get him the fuck up out of here. Lord, forgive me.
Savage. All right, Savage broke it down. Thanks for that information, Savage. I completely lost what we was talking about.
Blade Brown comment about Dre Dennis.
What'd he say?
Can't stand Blade Brown, bro. He said Dre Dennis battle 7,276,309 battles. I cannot stand Blade. I really ain't Blade, bro.
You good, Brother Greg? Are you good?
Blade said Dre Dennis battle 7,276,309 battles.
You good? Okay, Brother Greg, you good?
Like your voices stopped coming out my device. You feel what I'm saying? So I had to restart it. Small thing.
Okay. But yeah.
So did y'all already talked about all the diss songs that recently came out, or y'all already segment?
No.
You already know I got my man a shout out for it. You feel what I'm saying? You already know. Taste for it crushed the buildings. Let's keep it 100. Is this song not fire?
It is. It is.
That's all I want. He came back and he did his thing. He held it down. I respect that. I still think Easy got the best diss song. No, actually, I don't know. Cause I still fuck with WWF or whatever it's called. That's my shit. But right now, I think it's Easy, Calico, T-Rock, and they're interchangeable right now. But I like everybody coming out their cage or whatever to show you that we can rap.
Oh, Big T, yep. Bishop, shout out to Bishop.
Big T was fire.
Big T was fire.
Big T was fire.
Yeah, Big T slid on that record, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
You like that one, E? Big T.
Yeah, he slid on that one. He slid on that one. I was like, okay.
He came out these steps and was like, somebody look at me. I love it because it was like it was fun. It wasn't no real beef, you know?
Yeah. Right.
So Big T was fire. We don't give Big T enough credit for that diss. He was the only one that stepped outside for real before Tay-Rock. We don't give him enough credit for that.
Yeah, Big T Tuna always fire.
Big T low-key reinventing himself in every aspect possible.
He really is.
Yeah.
He really is.
He is. I love it. Do you feel like we kind of like let Big T down as his fans? You know what I mean?
I gotta be honest. I was like when because we know what Big T capable of, man. It's just Big T's had so many moments in battle rap, man. His style was so original. When he wasn't living up to what we knew he was capable of, it was kind of like, what are we watching you for? It's not like, nigga, you trash now. It's just like, Big T, you not giving us. He was kind of going through a B Magic phase, but he kind of recovered. B Magic just never did.
Right.
But right now, he's just, and I think he had priorities in other places. Like, I mean, a lot like Big T been in it since URL started, and before that, you know what I'm saying? So he's already proven everything he's had to prove. Even when he battled Big Cannon on that on Big Cannon's league, he was just like, "What do I have to prove? I'm not proving I'm the face of Chicago. I proved that over my longevity in my career at that point." So and then once you start going and getting new endeavors like music and other things, you can't make a nigga be hungry when he's already been fed. Like, it just is what it is. So it's just like, I wasn't really mad. I wasn't trash. I wasn't saying he was just ass forever. And Big T just obviously wasn't focused on battle rap. And I guess now he's just gotten that little push to be like, all right, you niggas trying to get me to come outside. All right, just bet though. Like,
I think it was a push. Like you said, I think it was a push. It pushed him to lose weight. It pushed him to give us a fire-ass battle against Rum Nitty. It was a push.
Bro, he low-key spazzed on Nitty though. Blade is thin as a sticker gun. I was just like, yo, all right, bet. Now, my bad. My bad. My bad.
I will never.
How you feel, Ray?
I love Big T. You feel what I'm saying? Like, cause like at the same time, I like what a lot of people don't really look at. It's like we're all learning at the same time. You feel me? Like this new wave and new era of battle rap for real. Like they're 10-year veterans. We've been there since the beginning. Like the ones that really know who Big T is going to give them the time to grow for real. Because we're always going to watch any Big T battle that they ever put up. We're going to watch it. You feel what I'm saying? Because we know what he's capable of and we know what he did. You feel what I'm saying? Most of the people that was already counting him out probably wasn't there with after what he did to Surf in Detroit. You feel what I'm saying? Even though that's a classic battle, he won that shit damn near 3-0. If you want to be 100, you feel what I'm saying? Like,
low key, yeah.
He won it 3-0 for real. And I that's a classic battle. I watched both of them niggas rounds. You feel what I'm saying? Like even his interpretation over the whole situation with Old Red was fire for real, but that got overlooked for real. You feel what I'm saying? It's over time. But the true niggas that was there since the beginning for real always gonna fuck with Big T. Like I actually think he beat Big K in his last battle on RBE, to be perfectly honest, but that's just my opinion. I think he won. I mean, it can go either way, but I'm a Big T supporter. I fuck with Turner.
I want to hear what Wing was gonna say when you said that. She was sitting there like,
because I didn't feel like he won. I did not feel like he won. I was there. I was at that event.
Oh yeah. I see you hosting with us. I see you, Queen. I already know how you get down there.
Period. Talk your
already
shit,
on the bus.
Yeah, we do more than just commentary over here. But I'm stop. Let me stop. Let me be humble. I'm gonna be humble.
Got whole lot of flowers while you here. Whole lot of flowers while you here.
You feel
you know. But I do. Yeah. But no, Big K did like I ain't gonna lie. When Big K told the story about when he said the nigga Big T came into the hotel room, got
AJ,
between the two slices of pizza and ate a sandwich. Like that was fucking hilarious, nigga. Facts. Oh shit. My hearing went out. Oh shit. I gotta leave and come back. I'll be right back.
You in the middle of telling the story. Let me tell y'all gotta give my bro some time, because that's when, if you were here from the beginning, you do know AJ. AJ was one of our, like, AJ is thorough. Or AJ, that's my nigga. He has, it's a lot of history. That's why I love, when he's up here, whenever I can get him up here, but he gonna have to get that together. But listen.
Upper Ray. What is Upper Ray? I got time for races.
Even when AJ used to be on the radio with us, AJ was on a whole trap phone. This nigga had about 50 fucking numbers. I don't be knowing what AJ do. But anyway, AJ somewhere in Baltimore.
Oh no, AJ in the dark. Girl, I don't know what the fuck going on. I don't know if he's trying to get out of goddamn escape room or what. Like,
you know what?
Breathe in the phone if you need, and write help if you need help.
Right?
I'm gonna blink 2 times. You feel what I'm saying? What you see the second one? Yeah, we on.
But let's get in. Like what I want to talk about too. Like I said, Danny brings up a great point. That vet by tenure. If you just tuning in, y'all missed the whole. If you have not heard it already, Easy to Block Captain, top tier remix. Let me know what y'all, if you're just tuning in, that is. Let me know what y'all thought about it. If you've heard it, let me know what y'all feel so far is the best diss track. I'll just give it in the past year. But right now, let's get into, like I said, we talk about, or we have talked about top tiers or God tier vets that have been in this game 10 plus years. Shout out to HITMAN HOLLA. I don't want to get into that just yet, but ultimately, I you know what, I may need to, and then we come back to that. But some nigga on Twitter made a comment, and I had to roast his ass early this morning while I was at work. HITMAN made a comment about HITMAN made a comment about CASSIDY, you know, battling CASSIDY, and basically, if you're on Twitter, you've seen that. Damn, yeah, that's the comment that he made on his Twitter.
Yeah, I respect him for. I'm glad he said that. Because that proves he respect CASSIDY as well. I'm so glad he did it.
And my
I'm
point
so glad he did.
I respected it clearly because my point.
Because you trying to downgrade CASSIDY, and that's downgrade me, motherfucker. What y'all saying about me?
Well, not even just that. What the point that he's making with that for me is that we talk about how CASSIDY, oh, he trash, he this, he that. But if you think about it, his trash ass ain't got bodied by none of the vets that he done fucking battled.
That's facts.
Go ahead, E. Let's talk about it. Go ahead.
That's a fact. I'm not even finna like rebuttal that. I noticed when it comes to opponents that niggas are supposed to easily wipe out, for some reason these niggas catch a leg cramp. I don't know what goes on, but like it's been so many like the upsets that I've seen are unfreaking believable.
Talk about it.
At this point, I'm kind of like done trying to trip on landmines. I'm just gonna start expressing how I feel, regardless of what comes with it. Like, for instance, Ace I Mean versus Snake Eyes, was that supposed to be a close battle?
Hell no, it wasn't supposed to be. Well, oh Lord, you and your
Ill Will versus DNA. Ill Will versus DNA is my biggest upset of all time.
Oh, he did not, Blade.
That's no disrespect to DNA. That just is one of my biggest upsets. A lot of these niggas drop the ball or don't do their job when they supposed to.
Ars didn't 30 him. Do you think so?
I said he would take a booger out his nose and pluck it on CASSIDY. Nigga, get the fuck out of here.
I didn't even watch that battle.
Boy, take your cheese bus driving ass the fuck on, and hope you drive all the way down to Orlando, Florida, because that shit is trash.
Yeah, I haven't watched the CASSIDY battle since he's been out. That's a lie. I watched the Goods versus CASSIDY battle, and I was completely pissed off. I waste my time. But I didn't watch Cass versus Arsenal. And Ray said I should watch CASSIDY versus HITMAN. We'll see, Ray. But
you can watch it. I think you're gonna get excited.
I didn't say you should. I didn't say you should. I said that you were going to.
You're not gonna have a choice. They're gonna pull you out.
Danny, I still haven't like when I legit don't have an interest in a battle, I just don't watch it. I legit to this day haven't watched Averb versus Lux. Or not Lux, but Averb versus Moot. I haven't watched that battle all the time. An hour and a half?
I mean, no.
Ray said,
I feel you, but you got to. Making Moves Major, listen, the whole clan is mad at me because at the end of the day, y'all gotta understand. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you.
I'm not mad at you.
She ain't tell me shit.
As long as this matchup wasn't your idea, I'm not mad at you.
I'm mad as fuck. I'm mad.
I didn't know.
Because I don't give a damn about Ace. And motherfucking John when this car was dropped. Like, I didn't have to go to Atlanta for them niggas. Cassidy, the energy, I'm there. I can't wait to see Hitman with them big ass teeth. I am so excited. This is the event and the place to be. I ain't lying. Cassidy up there. We got horse mouth. This nigga is lit. Period.
Blade Brown, Arsenal, in my opinion, Arsenal did 30 Cassidy, but to Wing's point, none of these guys have gotten Cassidy out of here. And that's the point. Like, y'all, I mean, yeah, y'all are winning the battles, but
are you winning the war?
Goods didn't like get Cassidy the fuck out of here. Like, Arsenal didn't get Cassidy the fuck out of here. And to me, I think that's the problem. That's the problem with the vets, or, you know, the quote unquote people we label as legends, is that they get in these battles with these industry guys, and these industry guys make it look interesting. And yeah, the person might get 3-0, the industry guy might get 3-0, but you didn't kill him. You were supposed to kill him. You were supposed to actually show him. It's different levels to this.
So there's no reason. So hold up, Ray. Do we expect the industry guys to lose?
Yes.
We always expect for them to lose, because here's the thing. But no.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Let's go, Ray.
Wait.
Go ahead.
I expected Conor McGregor to get knocked the fuck out by Floyd Mayweather in the first round. He shouldn't have had lasted 10 rounds. Regardless that Conor McGregor is a combat sports veteran, this was not MMA, this was boxing. Later on, I kind of figured out what Floyd Mayweather was doing, but we can't pretend like Conor McGregor didn't win like 4 or 5 rounds leading up to what Floyd Mayweather was doing, and that was tiring Conor McGregor out because he knew Conor McGregor didn't have a gas tank and didn't know how to pace himself. So yes, don't get me wrong. Yes, you are a talented rapper, but just like the rappers used to tell Loaded Lux and Murder Mook back in the day, yeah, you're a good battler, but can you make a song? And that's why they used to treat them like that back in the day, because they said, yeah, you're good with putting words together, but can you make a song? So yes, they were supposed to get these guys out of here. Calvin, you know what we mean. Yes, we all know a 3-0 is a loss, but we know there's a difference between a 3-0 body bag, a 3. We all know it's a difference. It's a difference in 3-0.
If you don't mind me jumping in real quick, so basically you're trying to say that nobody did to Cassidy what K-Shine did to Jay Mills, pretty much.
Correct.
Give him one of them. You feel what I'm saying?
Correct.
Just knock him out the box.
Good example.
Nobody, and nobody never really knocked Cassidy the box for real. So I'm pretty much I'm here to see that. Since he's so bad, why haven't nobody beat him like y'all describe how bad he is?
You feel what I'm saying? That nigga down the street. Nobody has done that. And can I finally get my round off real quick? All I'm saying is that the shit that these niggas talk about industry versus battle rapper, and how these industry niggas can't come in here, they can't do what we do, and then the industry niggas, oh, y'all can't ride a beat. It's been that back and forth rivalry for years. So now that we got quote unquote the industry cats coming in, Joe Budden failed y'all initially. He failed me, because I ain't even gonna front. I did expect for Joe to beat Hollow. I ain't gonna front. And technically, Joe beat Hollow. It was just not in the battle rap form. I digress.
Oh God.
I mean, a lot of people, let's be honest, a lot of people had Joe winning that battle up until him putting the microphone down.
I did.
That's it.
I got Joe winning the battle.
Go ahead, E.
I just want to address a comment where a nigga made a comment at 3:53. A man by the name of Stace George says, "How you a panelist? You don't watch Vern." I'm assuming he meant Verb. versus Mo. I'm assuming he mean Mook. Mean you really don't respect the culture. Nigga, do you know who the hell you talking to?
Oh, shit. Pop your check.
Of all people you say that to, me? Because I didn't watch a battle that's an hour and a half?
I watched
the only reason I didn't watch the battle all the way through is because it's an hour and a half. That's too much. And Mook rap for 30 minutes straight. I haven't watched a round that long since Charlie Clips battle X Factor for 22 minutes. So since I didn't watch that, do I not respect the culture? Maybe I got your comment out of context. But bruh, of a man who's watched this sport for 15 years, I watch niggas that's on every league, not just the big ones. I know about the new niggas before they're the new niggas to y'all. You can't bring that to me about this. Don't
Blade Brown. Hold on. Blade Brown. That's perfect example. Disaster got cannabis the fuck out of here.
Oh my God. Yeah. Well, Kelvin, that answered your question.
Why do I? Never mind.
Like that's kind of what you're supposed to do when these niggas come for real. You feel what I'm saying? But it hasn't been like that, so it kind of made me even question the rappers that come or the battle rappers. You feel what I'm saying? Maybe these lineups ain't right. I honestly feel like Cassidy isn't going to win a second against Hitman. I don't think he's going to win a second. And I fuck with Cassidy for real. It depends on the setting. That could go either here or there. You feel what I'm saying? But if Hitman do what he's lined up to do and what he's posterized to do, what he's supposed to do for real, the Cassidy is not supposed to win.
Alex stupid.
Hold on. People really do not understand. And I hate doing this, man. I really hate doing this.
I got Cassidy.
Alex
2-1. I think Cassidy's gonna be in that
Alex said, what is you talking about? Cassidy still got arse smoke coming out of his lungs, shaking my head. Bro, we know what the hell. Y'all know. I'm sorry. Most of y'all that comment on here know what we mean when we say getting somebody the fuck out of here and just 30 in them. Y'all know what we mean. So why is you getting in the comments acting brand new?
Jason.
Look.
And there it is. Hold on. Jason. There it is right there. Cassidy is the energy. He talks himself into somehow a debatable. This nigga will go on cam and talk about he did not lose a fucking battle, and he clearly lost that battle, and you niggas will sit here because don't sit up here and blame us, because you niggas, y'all better talk to them niggas on Facebook and Twitter that still think this nigga will beat him. Like I said, I had to basically verbally annihilate this nigga who could not read, obviously, the post that I fucking made about the fact that I appreciated his Hitman's energy in regard to he knows that he needs to 30 this nigga. The pressure is more on him because you've been gone so long than to say what you're saying. Go ahead, my good
then
brother.
on top of that, he's coming back to a completely different setting where we all know Hitman Holla is a performer. So he's coming back to a setting where he has to perform and not be as lyrical, even though he tried the lyrical route with Bill Collector, and that battle ended up turning into a debatable. So well,
let me say this. They're expecting 400 to 500 people. So there will be a crowd. Somewhat of a crowd.
Go ahead.
I just got some grown accountability to go back to. Well, salute the States George for actually replying. He said, I thought you didn't watch it, period, like you said at first. He is correct. That is how I stated my initial clause on that battle. My bad, brother. As a grown man, I do have to just be like, yeah, you're right. You answer according to the context of what I said. So my bad on that shit. So yeah, I've seen a good amount of it, but I have not watched it completely through. You got that.
I know what you meant, but that 30-minute round, I fell asleep. First off, I work at night.
Well,
So when that battle came out, I was watching on pay-per-view. I wasn't fit to watch Smook for that long. I had already knew who had won within the first 2 rounds. I was good. Came back, and when I went back and saw the comments, I'm like, I'm not watching this man rap for 20 fucking minutes. I'm just not gonna do it.
Because when I saw
the battle in its entirety 3 times.
Because when I got,
I'm gonna keep it 100. I watched the battles.
Called it a dub. I was like, I'm good. You know.
I watched the battle just for debate purposes. You feel what I'm saying? Just to make sure I know what I'm on when somebody bring up the battle. That's pretty much it. Like, and Mook is my favorite battle rapper of all times. But like, he hasn't been like, I literally like one of those. Give me one of those for real. Like, that shit ain't fire to me for real. Especially how a lot of these niggas be bringing it now. You dig what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there.
Cloud9, let me niggas coming back. Real quick. Let me answer this question real quick. Cloud9, they may not be the most anticipated, but again, they are the energy. Cassidy is the energy. I see most people talking about, I'm pulling up for this face-off because I know the face-off is going to be crazy. I know Cass's energy is going to be through the roof. I want to see this. I want to see that. Not for nothing. It's going to be a star-studded fucking event because
you have people saying, "Hold on, Wayne." Saying they wanted to
hold on, wait. Let me say. Hold on, wait. Let me say this real quick. I think.
Wait. Go ahead.
What's going on here?
No, I just say this for real. Like I just say this. Hold on. Let me just say this real quick. Like, do you honestly think that people are as excited as they possibly would be because we already seen him with 2 attempts? Like, I don't feel it's the same anymore. Like, once they announced Cassidy and I fuck with Cassidy, it was just like,
are you serious? I am fucking
I'm more excited for Hitman.
I am ecstatic to see Cassidy.
I'm more excited for like
energy, Mr. Motherfucking 5003 and period.
Oh, jeez. Go ahead, Ray.
That motherfucker 1 and 3. I ain't trying to hear that shit.
Right. No, don't give him no shout out. No. Mr. 5003 and nigga. He lost the battle.
Like, it's just not. It's like, I don't even like. Hold on. Let me say this for real. If Cassidy promotion was so fire, why don't nobody talk about him and his face off with Arsenal? That shit is ass. His, like, no cap, his last face off was low key kind of buns. Because nobody talks about that. You feel what I'm saying?
Hold on, wait, hold on.
I think he was fired.
I'm listening.
It was because Arsenal didn't give him what he wanted. That's why that everybody didn't like that face off. Arsenal didn't give him what he wanted.
I agree. I agree. But see, that's the whole.
Wait, hold on. If me and you are getting ready to have a match, and I'm the only one selling the fight, but you're not saying nothing, and they say, "Well, that face off was ass." That's not on me.
No, I totally agree. No, I totally. But wait. I totally agree. But the whole point is, when people hear Cassidy's name, the first thing they think is selling the fight. He already had an opportunity with somebody that wasn't selling the fight. And he didn't do it for him.
Bro, they was just tweeting recently that they just want to see Cassidy come back just to sell.
I'm not talking about right now.
See him in the ring.
Hold on, say that again. I'm sorry. Hold on, rewind yourself. Say that again.
Most people was just saying recently that they rather see Cassidy have a face off with Mook, or most people wanted to see they didn't even want
because Hitman. No. Because I think no. Hear me out. I think you're missing my point. I think you're missing my point. No, hold on, hear me out. I think you're missing my point because I totally agree with that. The point I'm trying to make is when people say that Cassidy on the billboard is automatically going to sell. No, it matches up with no, wait. The point I'm trying to make it matches up with who he matches up with for real. That's the difference. Hitman is going to sell this thing the same way that Cassidy is going to sell it. Arsenal shut it down, so that already proves that Cassidy by himself can't really sell a card. That was the whole point I was trying to make. It depends on who he's matched up with. Because nobody talks about Cassidy versus Arsenal. Let's be honest.
Let me interrupt real quick.
Nobody talks about that card because that card wasn't that good. A lot of them battles was terrible on that card.
Hold on.
Are you crazy? Tay-Rock versus Geechee battled on that card.
Can y'all hear me?
That was the best battle. But other than that, everybody killed that card.
Yeah, the rest of the card was. It was.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. I'm trying to say something. Listen, everybody who just came in, remember this is a second stream. I need y'all to retweet, share on your Facebook pages, wherever you are, and get them likes up. I need that. Let's go. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me answer this question. As I was saying earlier, you came in late. As I was saying earlier, I did not know anything. Okay. The reason being.
That's cat.
No, I'm
sorry, I'm joking.
Hey, y'all that's watching. That's watching. Do not let Wing tell y'all that bullshit. She knows this damn card.
That's cat. Yo, come on, man. Stop playing with real things.
I'm so mad.
Y'all, seriously. When I found out, it was hours before.
We ain't talking about the main event. We said the card.
No, I don't know. Listen.
Y'all, Wing knows the card. She ain't telling nobody.
I'll be back, and I'll be back, and
Daddy's stupid. Y'all,
I'll be back.
If you remember that battle. Listen, no. This is why, on some real shit. Sometimes people play like they cool. And you get to talking about cards, and maybe you're telling someone who you can confide in or you think you can confide in that tells someone else that person know that they shouldn't have told, and shit gets out. This is a huge card. This is going to be a huge card. Ultimately, I could have called ARP. Lawrence and I talked, we've been getting these 1SKs together, but I did not want to know. And initially, I did not really care to keep asking. When I found out is when I found out. And I only wanted to know who the main event was because of the job that I do. Because I feel like the 1SKs that we're going to have need to be able to give that kind of energy that's going to be for that main event. So that's really all I wanted to know. So I didn't actually get to know exactly who that main event was until the day that the trailer dropped. I'm so serious. I don't know who's on the card at all.
When stop lying. You did all that talking and we still don't believe what you just said.
Stop lying. Why you always lying?
Y'all, I would never lie to y'all. I'm so serious.
But I'm more of a element of surprise, nigga. For real. Like when I find out, I find out. Because if I find out early, it don't mean I'm gonna watch the battle before niggas. You feel what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Yeah. I find out when I find out. It is what it is. We already know you know. It's all good.
Y'all crazy. Yo,
real quick. Somebody just said Making Moves Major said cough if Briz is on the card. And what I find funny that a lot of people is overlooking is a particular tweet Hitman put out there that he said that Briz was his original opponent and they kept trying to get a contract to Briz and Briz did not want that contract. So we need to stop pretending like, RBE just booking Cassidy because of this. That's another thing. Yo, look, man. Can y'all stop sneak dissing ARP? If you got a problem with the man, just call him out by his name. All this sneak dissing and league owners or former league owners, y'all know who I'm talking about. Stop doing it. Stop taking shots at ARP, man. Like, if you have a problem with the man, just tweet the man.
I love when Ray get in his bag and start talking his shit, bro.
That shit is corny. Like, I never seen a bunch of first of all, I never seen grown men tweet. Now, if I got a problem with somebody, I'll say their name, and then 2 weeks later start subtweeting. Say the person you got a problem, say the person's name. You was just oh yeah, Peter Lewis, Jag most definitely on the card. He said it to Geechee. He said, Geechee, me and you need to battle on the right
like,
for the West Coast after I take care of whoever on this next card that I'm on with ARP.
I know nothing about that.
I mean, like, you got like come on, like you gotta
I don't know. Nobody gives a fuck about Briz Rothstein, bro. Briz, ain't nobody about to chase Briz, bro. We get to that bridge when we ready to cross that water. At the end of the day, we done, Briz. We done chasing you, Briz, to make your bag big because you got punched in the mouth. I'm done.
Oh my Lord.
Baby girl.
You got punched in the mouth and you want us to build your bag up.
Stacey, that's a fact. They definitely do because they don't know. And sometimes shit gets embellished to make it seem like other people are doing other things. And let like we say up here, everybody has room to eat. Everybody has room to eat. URL is you said that. URL is the big stage. They are in the place that they're supposed to be in. What they've decided to do with that is what they've decided to do. Jesus, take the wheel. Hold on, y'all.
If you don't want your league owners all in the videos, a Savage Vandraw, shout out to you, yo. That's hella funny.
And I ask y'all this. So today, URL dropped a little interview, I think, with Anwar and Emerson Kennedy. And so I click on the interview. You know, I'm not against Anwar and Rita, you know, whatever. On the interview to listen. And so when the video's coming up, the words formulate URL media. I said, oh, these motherfuckers, they infiltrated the whole.
I said infiltrated.
See, let me tell you something, bro. See, the problem is, y'all downfall, you already sold y'all company. Stop lying. It is not URL media no more. It is caffeine, baby. Y'all still out here perking and lying, acting like y'all better than niggas. You sold the company, smack you on payroll, bro. They know for a fact if they tell us y'all sold the company and smack ain't the face no more, we're gonna go the fuck on. Caffeine knows that. They not ready to tell us to our face. They sold that motherfucker company. And I don't like that shit. URL media.
So, hey, Queen, let me ask you this. Is it? It's like it's a democracy. It's like it's Republicans and it's Democrats. Shit weird. Like, why are you doing that? Let me ask you this. Do you feel as though it's a problem because they kind of did a business move, or is it a problem because they're not transparent with the culture?
I think it's a problem because you're not transparent. I'm not mad at you doing the business move and selling the company and getting money from them to pay your balance.
I don't think that's it either.
Big companies break off and they sell the company to people who can manage it for them. I understand that. But stop lying. Stop lying and stopping other niggas' bags because you can't. Because y'all got this big machine behind y'all.
Let me ask you this. Do they owe it to the culture to put everything that they're doing now on forefront? Do they owe it, or like? Yeah,
okay. This is where it gets weird. Hold on. This is where it gets weird.
And you stopping bags and you hurting us. You're changing the perception of the way we think about another battle rap league. You goddamn right they wrong. You're not telling us that behind the scenes y'all niggas stopping bags. So we just think maybe IBE, coming from my opinion, oh man, he just some rinky dink. No, he not. The nigga had the battle, but you motherfuckers stopped the battle because you have the machine behind you. And that's wrong. That's wrong. You sold the culture. Be upfront. We fuck with y'all. We not gonna knock y'all because y'all battlers are finally getting the money that they're due. But you motherfuckers are so narcissistic and you still walking around with this mask on like we don't know the white man got his whole hand up your ass. Stop, bro. Stop. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And I'm going with IBE from now on.
Okay, so
since you want to be URL media, IBE motherfucking media, bitch. Period.
Okay, so this is what I was trying to say.
Oh my! I said what the fuck I said. Smack, call me if you got a problem.
I don't. Okay,
These
so
that you like. Period.
Well, there
so
it is.
I don't think that they owe anybody any explanation because it's their company to do whatever it is they please. I think the problem is this, is that most of the time when Black-owned businesses relinquish its power to other companies, the product becomes diluted and the product looks terrible. The product starts to look scripted. The product starts to look not the same. So it's like, okay, hold on.
Let him finish.
Let him finish. 1 second, Ray. It's only gonna be 1 second.
Hold on.
1 second, Ray. Stacy, I think the URL can do without smack. I think
No,
Surf.
they can't.
I think Surf. I think they.
Nah, son. No. You cannot have the Godfather. Listen, Smack is one thing. URL is another. Smack is his own entity. URL is another.
Go off if they try to take Smack.
It's a difference. Go ahead, Ray. I'm sorry. No.
I ain't going to lie. I could definitely play devil's advocate, but I'm gonna land in the cut. I'm just listening, man. I just want to hear y'all perspective. You feel what I'm saying?
Look, I just think
question of Danny about to go crazy. Go ahead, Ray.
So
I mean, well,
I completely lost my train of thought. Somebody else go.
I'm sorry, Ray. My bad, Ray.
He was kind of touching on kind of the points of if they was transparent and they told her they got
BATTLERAP makes shit spicy.
But they were transparent and they told you that they got 40 million and maybe 100,000 invested in the culture would never forgive them. That is true. That's true. Here's the thing. And it really depends. You know, I've said this for years. There's a thing with corporations that's called corporate responsibility. It's corporate social responsibility. That has to do with what a company that comes into a community, and you can kind of put this with us. You can look it up. Google is your friend. Where they basically tell you that when they come into a community, pretty much what they're here to do. Starbucks comes into an urban community. All right, you're here to sell high price ass coffees. Everybody loves Starbucks, I guess. You're here to sell high price ass coffees or whatever that most people in that community cannot afford to buy. What are you going to do for us? That community, they're going to say, hey, what we're going to do is provide jobs to this. We're going to donate here. We're going to do that. Caffeine URL should have some type of social corporate responsibility. What I've been saying for the last 8 years is we've been here. This has been a business. This didn't just become a business. They pay taxes on what they do, what they've always done. As I've always told y'all, y'all not going over to Apple. Y'all not standing in line to buy these goddamn calling off work to go buy Jordans and everything else without a guarantee. It's no different here. So even if they did decide to do that, that's fine. That's fine. That's their business. However, y'all never listened to the fans in the first place. So
I got a question. I mean, well, actually, I got kind of just a point to make real quick. I'm not being pro-capital, but I'm kind of being the devil's advocate. Just for a quick second, right? How many PGs, what we would consider PGs, ate more than under this so-called COVID pandemic caffeine era?
Yes.
How many PGs have ate under the numbers? Like niggas was really like shouting out Rubando under URL for at one point in time, for real. You feel what I'm saying? Like even though they're under caffeine, these niggas are supplying a lot of fucking jobs right now.
They are.
Even Hands was on URL. Quest McCody just ate.
Yeah.
Like off of this business move that everybody say that's really corporate. You feel what I'm saying? So it goes like the pendulum swings back and forth.
Hold on. Stop right. Let me stop it right there. Let me stop right there, pimp. Let me stop right there. Let me stop. Let me stop right there. Cause see, this is where y'all getting bamboozled. Pay close attention.
Okay.
Y'all better start paying attention to what's not being said.
Hold on, wait. I did say it go both ways, though. I did say it go both ways.
Hold on, but what the statement that you just made, you said they bring in jobs. URL, caffeine, two different people.
That's facts.
They're bringing in people on the URL side. See, Born Legacy ain't caffeine. Born Legacy is URL, and all of that fits up under. Caffeine is caffeine.
Well, I'm glad you said that because Emerson Kennedy battled more.
Let me say it the way I need to say it. Hold on, and I'm gonna let you do that. Let me say it the way I need to say it because some of these people are not active thinkers. Caffeine, smack, URL. Pay attention to flyers. Go ahead. I'll be right back.
Oh, yes. The flyers look different. That's why I've been yelling.
That's facts. It's
just been looking weird.
But that's why
I'm not mad at smacking them, but I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Niggas get a little scared about our culture. I feel like this is our culture.
I do think that the money kind of trickles. The money kind of trickles down though, off of the caffeine deals that they're making for real.
I'm not denying the money though. I think they deserve the bag. I think all the boys deserve that bag.
Right. You feel like True Foe getting paid. You feel what I'm saying? Like people like that at one point in time that didn't even have to go through an Ultimate Madness thing. Like they're throwing events strictly with them. So I fuck with
that. But not only
like,
that, they got their shows.
You know,
Rum Nitty just dropped the podcast show on there. I think it's called The First Take of Battle Rap. So they definitely are expanding them fellas, and they definitely are giving them a great opportunity. Nobody's knocking that. Nobody knocking that.
Correct.
Nobody. What you doing? My bad, Ray. Ray, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off, Ray. Ray, you know I get to yelling and start snapping and get mad. My comment ain't had nothing to do with what you were saying, Ray. You know I just go off on other shit. I don't even know what you was talking about, Ray. So I want to apologize to you for that. I just went the fuck off about URL. My bad, Ray. You know I'm a woman first. I will apologize. I went off. Don't laugh, E. E, you know how I do. I just go into la la land. Y'all know that shit. My bad, Ray. I'm sorry.
Right.
Look at E. Ray sick of this shit. He like to go Danny, shut the fuck up. I'm sorry, Ray. Ooh, sorry, Ray. Ray, I'm sorry, Ray. Ray know I love him. That's my brother. Ray. So how do you feel about
I'm here for it.
Wing, can you come the fuck back in and ask Ray a question, Wing?
I'm sorry, I was trying to do something with my daughter.
Wing is the only one that can bring Ray back. Wing, Ray is not fucking with me right now, Wing.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I was doing something with my daughter.
I fucked up. Sorry, Ray. Love you.
Did y'all already do the is Surfer Legend argument? I did that. I'm trying to catch back up.
I don't even know why this is an argument. Surfer is a legend.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. That's all I was going.
Ray is the shit with the battle rap.
Like, what are we talking?
I love Ray, bro.
Let's go to vet by tenure, because that conversation was what we was really actually getting into as we were talking about the come outside.
That's Cortez.
Vet by tenure.
That's Cortez. Yeah, let's get straight to it. Let's get right to them niggas for real, bro. Sorry.
Vet by tenure is basically you can still get booked off your name. What pisses me off is while you're being a vet by tenure, being able to get booked off your name, you constantly are giving lackluster fucking battles. That shit.
Sue Surf, not Cortez. Sue Surf. His name. He's the bag. He brings the money. He brings the bitches, the niggas.
No. Cortez is going to always not Cortez. Surf is always going to get a top name. You feel what I'm saying? He's always going to get a top.
But why?
Name.
Because he's a vet by tenure.
No, because he's a legend. Like the nigga's really a legend out this bitch. You feel what I'm saying? Like I don't even see how even the argument. Like
back to what we was just saying. This goes back to what we was just saying. Because you're a legend, you can come in the culture and you can still give subpar battles that we have to watch. Because with caffeine,
it depends.
Although we don't give any money anymore, we're still giving time and streams that's making the money.
It depends on what you consider subpar. Like, what would you like? What battle would Surf get that you would consider subpar at this point in time right now? Because I guarantee you, it's nobody that. Hold on. Let me say this. It's nobody that you can. It's nobody that you can book Surf against that'll be a bigger name than Surf, except Mook. It would be nobody that's a bigger name than Surf. Just name somebody. Name somebody that'll be a bigger name than Surf if he was to battle him now, except Mook.
Oh, if he a new battler.
Like if somebody wanted to battle Surf, they would be a name under him. You can't say Lux. You already battled him. You can't say Rock. You can't say DNA. You can't say K-Shine. Like he already battled all of them. What name would really be higher than Surf if they was to battle him except Mook?
Not Rock either.
He already battled him. John had a bigger name than him. He about to battle fucking Ace Amin.
Hold on. I mean, Hitman, at the end, it's not about who he's already battled. It's in regard to the fact of get that man the fuck out of here because I don't want to see him.
Right. Well, now, but I get that. Now we're talking about his talents in the ring. But as far as being a legend, a lot of things go into why somebody's a legend. You feel what I'm saying?
We're not away from him. That's not the question. We're not even questioning him being his status. What it is, vet by tenure clearly just says what it says. A professor tenure has to do with an established position that you have. He has an established position, so nobody can take that away from him. But why?
If he's a vet by tenure, then he's the highest vet by tenure. Because any other vet by tenure don't have a better name than him. It's not one.
What?
That he hasn't battled. Who hasn't he battled? He battled Calico.
We're not talking about who. No. His battles make him the vet, period. Or pushes him up the ladder. My point is, being a vet by tenure is pretty much all he has. Is his name, which is why we continue to book him. Because he's going to be the ticket seller. He's not the one to beat to me. Lux and Mook are going to be the ones. They're God tier. Surf is not God tier to me.
Of course, I agree with that because they been through not only decades but eras. They been through eras and they proved themselves. But I don't see how Surf. Because everything that we're bringing it back to is what happens in the ring. Dre Dennis won 2,494 battles for real. And niggas ain't even going to put him, and nobody even going to put him close to the Hall of Fame. So do wins really matter? If you really think about it, if Surf battled any nigga that you bring up, Surf is going to be the A card on there. And if he's the A card on there, that goes to his legacy and what makes him a legend in battle rap as a whole. Not what he do in the ring for real, but it what makes him a legend in battle rap. T-Mac went to the Hall of Fame. T-Mac never made it out the first round, but niggas love him, right? I'm sorry, go ahead, big brother. Go ahead, speak your piece.
I just like to drop a splash of petty in there on the Dre Dennis thing.
Shit.
Dre Dennis literally said he had 1,600 battles, not 1,600, but 160 battles, and that nigga still got 30 by Piranha. But go ahead.
Shout out to Piranha. Piranha be putting work in for. I see him in the group chat. Piranha be putting work in, yo. Shout out to him, man. He be putting in work.
$100, bro. I got you, bro. Making it rain, bro.
Listen, okay. So, and Stacey, I get it. Yes, Surf generates God tier numbers. He does. But as I said, we talk about how, we don't want Cassidy here. He's not good. He's not this. He's not that. Why would we still be booking Surf? I guess, I mean, that kind of.
No, I agree with you on that. Because I want Cassidy.
Views. He brings the money and the views. It doesn't matter if he choked. No, they don't care about that. He brings the views. People actually come to see if he's going to choke. They're betting on Surf choking. They don't want Surf to actually rap.
Okay, but I'm not adding the battles because vet by tenure. I just explained what a vet by tenure is. I'm not. You don't have to discuss the battle.
But wait, hold on.
The work is why.
But here's the thing, though, Wayne. Here's the thing, because I was having a conversation about what is average, right? And somebody mentioned somebody that I wouldn't consider average. They said that Jay-Z was average, right? I'm making the comparison to the whole argument, right? So somebody said that Jay-Z was average, right? And I was like, if Jay-Z, hear me out. So I said, if Jay-Z is average,
that is blasphemy to him.
I said, hold on. I said, if Jay-Z is average, who else is average? You gotta name some average niggas.
Okay.
So my argument.
Let me go back.
Let
me go back because I'm talking to Steve. Let me go back because again, stay where I'm at. That's by tenure. Tenure means you've done the work, you have the years. Battles, I'm not talking about why he gets the bigger names. I'm not talking about that. What I'm saying is, at this point in time, he is a ticket seller. Yes, he is. But this is a whole, this conversation is going to come full circle if y'all catch it. Are you going to watch a Surf battle? I mean, I'm going to watch anything, but at the end of the day, I have to draw a line. I'm a consumer. And at the end of the day, if I don't feel like I'm getting my money's worth, I'm not going to patronize whatever that is.
Well, I'm going to watch him to see if he's going to choke.
Here's the thing, right? All right, here's my argument.
Let me finish. Okay. This man has given you 2 rounds for a year. Y'all sat up here, y'all got mad about the man not finishing battles, blah, 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 blah. But even the 2 rounds that he's given, everybody thought that nigga was supposed to beat Reed Dollaz. And y'all was pissed the fuck off.
He did beat Reed Dollaz.
No, shut
up. He did beat him. He did.
I'm done.
Like, are we serious? Are we serious? Right? Oh my god, yo. So wait a minute. Are we serious? Yes, he won the first and second round. Oh my god, yo. Y'all not gonna play these games with me. Yo, you know what, yo? We need to have some watch battles for real, for real. I will fly to wherever you at for real. Sit on your cock and we gonna watch these battles face to face for real. I don't know what y'all be saying. Like,
you know what? Hold on. Cut the light on. Cut the light on. Is that Surf? Is that you, Surf? Cut the light on. That's Surf. Hell no. Brother Greg, come to the building. Is that Sue Surf? Nigga.
I'm lighting up another big blood for real, yo, because y'all are really wilding.
I feel you.
Y'all are on another level of this bitch, yo. Out of all battles, yo, y'all do know that Reed choked in the first round, right?
What? They be making
y'all do know that, right?
Stories for Surf. They be making up big girl.
I'm not capping. I'm not capping. Because Surf choked in the third. Surf choked in the third.
You choked.
No, Surf choked in the third. I'll give him that. Yo, Surf choked in the third.
You got
Reed choked in the first.
Man of the year. You gotta admit, Surf is just fucking man of the year because at this point, I mean, he fine. The nigga can do what
now,
the fuck else.
And that's the whole point I was trying. That's literally the whole point I was trying to make for real. If Surf garners all this attention for real, and you talk about vet tenure, what makes him the same as somebody that has vet tenure like Mr. Tenure? I'm sorry.
No.
Because you know who else? You know who else? Hold on, wait. Let me say this. You know who else has?
I don't agree
You know.
with you. Because you're trying to distinguish legend from vet. He's not a fucking vet.
I'm not. No.
In battle rap. He's a legend. He's a legend. He gives you performance. He entertaining. He may do good if he feel like he gotta really battle you. The only reason he gave us 3 rounds against did he even choke against Geechee Gotti?
He ain't choke.
He did amazing because Geechee Gotti was a motherfucking crip. That's all he cared about. He could not lose to another motherfucking crip. Anytime you go against your mentor, Loaded Lux, and you choke, boy, fuck you. You are a legend. You're not a fucking vet. You are a user. You have used the battle rap community with your fine ass for years. And I have enjoyed watching you for several years. But I would not acknowledge the fact that you are trash. But I will fuck the shit out your trash ass. But you are doodle. And I don't give a fuck no more. I'm tired of taking up for your trash ass.
No, here's my argument, though. I'm not talking about whether he win or lose, for real. There's no way you can put him and nobody that's a vet by tenure. That's how you say it, or whatever. For real. You know who else? You know who else fits in that category? Prez Mafia.
Oh,
so like they're too. And that's no disrespect for real, because he been here for a while. He got his shot. Then they did kind of, got him out of there. Salute the Prez.
I actually got Prez DNA. Go ahead.
You wildin'. I hate DNA. You wildin'. DNA got him out of there with the cabbage patch and all in the first round. Well, it is. Fuck, you know what? I agree with you. For real. Yeah, me. But overall though, yo, if you give,
oh Jesus,
if you give this nigga if you give somebody like Surf a title like that, for real, just like being a vet, just for being here, you gotta think about all the other vets that's still being here. That's technically vet, and they're not on the same level. To be perfectly honest, they're not.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm done. I'm done with this.
I can't take
it. Let's move
on. We're moving on. I can't. Oh, go ahead, Ray.
My man said Prez and Surf about the same. That's tough, bro. Man, salute to you, man.
Okay, so
that's incredible.
So the original vet by tenure argument is to separate who's just been here and who is a legend.
Or who made an impact?
Something.
Let him finish. I want to hear this.
Right. I'm just throwing it out there for real because that and legend is such a deep. That and legend.
AJ, let him finish. Let him go. I gotta hear this shit.
Go on to the next subject. I
need to hear this because I'm really confused, Ray. Because Ray, I'm asking you, in my mind, I do not think Surf is a vet. I don't. I think Surf is a legend, but I just don't think Surf is a vet. So I really need you to explain. Shut up, JTV. You know I'm always mad. I need you to explain to me. Am I wrong for thinking that?
Are you wrong for thinking what?
That I don't believe Surf is a vet. I just believe he's a legend. Is it a
no? You can't be a legend if you're not a vet. In order, the thing. So the original argument is either you are a legend or you're just a vet by tenure. Basically, meaning you've been doing this. Like for instance, we say that Dre Dennis have all of these battles. He has over 160 battles. Dre Dennis would be a vet by tenure because he's been doing it for so long.
Okay.
Now the argument that people are making with the whole Surf thing is he a legend or whatever. Me personally, I'm not a fan of none of these dudes. I am a fan of battle rap. Surf is a legend.
Yes,
you cannot take away the fact. Okay, Surf. Let's take it. Let's look at it like basketball. Surf averages.
That's really.
Hold on. Yeah, we gonna take it the Surf route. Let's look at it like basketball.
I like that.
Surf averages damn near 2 million views a battle. But with that being said, in basketball layman's terms, if he's averaging 2 million views a battle, he's averaging 20 points a battle. So we need to stop pretending like that he's not doing it. And then another thing we have to address. We kill Surf for only giving us 2 rounds. Yes, I've killed them too. But those 2 rounds be so powerful, people can literally debate that he's won these battles.
Wow.
Because that's how powerful those 2 rounds is. Just recently, a lot of people have now started saying T-Top won that battle versus Surf. For a long time, people had argued Surf won that battle.
I think T-Top won. T-Top beat the shit out of him.
Just recently, people have started saying that Rum Nitty won that battle. But for a long time, people were saying Surf won off the strength of 2 rounds. So we have to stop pretending like what he was doing is not crazy. The problem people have now, let's get to the Rum Nitty battle. The problem people have with the Rum Nitty battle is that Surf made that battle look too close, and more people gave the battle to Rum Nitty because Surf was stupid enough to make the battle look close. Now, also, Reed Dollar did not choke in the first round. I just recently watched that.
That's a lot. Hold on. I don't mean to cut you off.
Wait. Recently watched.
I'm not capping, yo. Do you want to bet? Do you want to bet? I'll put my cash app here. Do you want to bet?
Break it down, Ray. Break it down, Ray.
The thing
all right,
is,
watch. We'll see. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Damn.
Break it down, Ray.
The thing is, at the end of the day, T-Top won 3-0 versus Surf. Okay, Atlantis is 82. You smoking good weed over there. But anyway, we have to literally stop trying to take stuff away from people that we don't like. We really have to. If you don't like that person, okay, fine, whatever. But we cannot sit up there and just be like, okay, well, because I don't like that dude, he ain't did enough. He ain't did this. He ain't do. My thing is, dude, again, I say this on many shows over and over again. I'm not a fan of none of these dudes. I'm a fan of the battle rap culture, but I will be a fool to say Sue Surf is not a legend. When you have Drake standing on stage telling Murder Mook, in order for you to see me, you have to see that man first. That says a lot. When you have many people calling Lux out, and the only thing Surf did was just skip a battle, a 2-on-2, and then call PSA Podcast and say, yo, I need to see Gray Hoodie. And it was immediately booked.
All he tweeted was, I want that gray hoodie.
That's legendary.
I'm glad you brought it. That's a lot. That's a part that people.
Facts, Ray.
That's a part that you miss for real. Because everybody says that. Because everybody always question like, how did Surf get Lux for real? But nobody remembers the part where Surf couldn't be there because he was arrested, and that's why Chess had to fill in his part. That's how Surf got.
Hold on. We're not gonna do that because you don't even know what you're talking about. We're not gonna do that because I heard.
Wait. I'm not saying that when it's like 2 weeks before.
I'm gonna respect people's relationships. I'm gonna respect relationships, but I'm gonna tell you this. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. He could have rapped. I was there.
I never said that. You never gave me the opportunity to say that. You never gave me the opportunity to say that. Because once they announced he was locked up, they all all right, whatever. All right, cool.
Okay,
but
so also to with
I don't know. I guess I am. I don't know.
To Fever Flames and Blade Brown is saying, I don't care who told him to say what. He said it. If I told you to pay, hold on. If I told you to play the lottery and you played the lottery, do I get a part of your $1 million once you hit?
Right. But can we
right, but that kind of goes back to the point I was trying to make before I was rudely interrupted. That's how much.
Can we answer the question that's on the screen first, please? I'm leaving it up there for a minute.
Surf from the culture, will it be changed negatively? Yes or no? I say.
Oh, negatively. Yeah. He's a great impact in the culture. He's a great impact. I love it.
I mean, like how many of these battle rappers would try to market the same way he tried to market outside of battle rap with his music if Surf wasn't there? Surf kind of paved. No, Surf kind of paved. You're not even trying to listen to me. Surf paved that lane to show you that you could get money outside of battle rap for real, for real.
Murder Mook was signed actually to Rough Riders. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Murder Mook got signed to Rough Riders, bro. Stop.
Murder Mook never charted on iTunes for real. So what are we talking about? So how can Murder Mook be an influence on niggas when Murder Mook was dropping weak ass songs with Busta Rhymes in iTunes and all these other charts wasn't even invented? Like, what are we talking about? You feel what I'm saying? You just say things just to say these things. Like, relax. But you can go ahead.
No Surf versus Big T. No Surf versus Hitman. That's a lot of battle fans gone.
No Surf versus CASSIDY.
Oh my God. That's but I'm not even going to front. That's about the only battle that I actually watched.
No Surf versus HOLLA. Like, do you remember when the wave went around when Surf battle? Like, it wouldn't be no what the fuck happened to Surf Day if Surf wasn't here, and that's a battle that he lost.
Yeah,
that's very popular. But
well, no,
that's a battle that he lost, and he's popular by that.
I actually had him winning. I'm sorry.
You had him beating Charlie Clips.
Oh no, I'm talking about Khan. I'm talking about Khan.
Yeah, I had him beat Khan.
I had him beat CASSIDY as well.
He beat the shit out of Khan.
Yeah, that's what he beat the shit out. Yeah. If Surf came out in 2016 with the same battles he gave us, would you think he was a legend? Fuck no.
Hell yeah. Because he would be beaten. Yo, in 2016, he would have been beating up on Mr. Wavy instead of battling Young Ill. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yo, he would have been battling Mr. Wavy instead of Young Ill.
Mr. Wavy smoked K-Shine during that time. So what you talking about? You don't remember? You don't remember when he smoked the fuck out of K-Shine? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I think you need to change your characteristic like for a motherfucker. Between the profession.
No, I actually like Mr. I actually like Mr.
Wavy. The man instead of Surf the battle rapper. It's a difference. Surf the battle rapper. He's done nothing for battle rap.
I don't think.
But entertain us. He's the king of battle rap.
That's not a bad label to have.
Nobody.
I never said it was. I never said it was.
Alex, nobody has. No, I don't believe that anyone has Surf beating Lux. I don't think that's what we're saying. It was more how he did Surf. How did Surf get the battle? Right.
It's right. Because that's what I was saying earlier.
So that Jazz
no, because Surf got locked
and 40.
Well, Surf did beat 40, but that's neither here nor there. You feel what I'm saying? Honestly feel as though niggas hold Surf.
I love you guys. Different. I love you guys, and I'll be back, ass.
What the hell is she talking about?
Alex said, Ray, we gonna act like Surf ain't fell away because Guns can't clear loss. All Lux did was spin the block.
That's how he got the battle with Lux.
I don't know anyone who had Surf beating Lux. It was more how Surf get the battle.
Surf got the battle with Lux because he snaked Tay-Rock. Fuck you talking about? If Chess learned that fucking round in 2 weeks and he's a major choke artist, Surf could have. Surf strategically picked that shit to battle Rock.
Right, so he can get the battle with Lux. I agree. I agree with that. Like
them, and that's when they come
Alex, you're right. Alex is right about that.
So, and that's actually how Surf ended up battling Reed for real, because he already had the deposit, because he already got paid for gun titles versus Lux and Hollow for real. But he wasn't there. He got locked up. He put Chess in the middle of it. You feel what I'm saying? So they battled. And he ended up battling Lux down the road because he battled Reed Dollars. Like, we already know this. You feel what I'm saying? But the fact that
I was trying to address what my man said, but all right, go ahead, man.
No, we don't know that, AJ. We know anyway. We're gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna let you have that opinion. And Ray, if you have any last words, we're gonna get off of this topic because it's giving me
I really didn't even get none in, but go ahead.
Yes, you did, Ray. You did really good. I love you, Ray.
Okay, let's talk. Oh. Quest beat Cortez today. Oh Lord, here we go. Blade and his Cortez beef. Okay.
I'm hearing Bill Collector smoke Mob 1.
If y'all have not seen the card, I'm gonna put that up real quick.
I like that card. I really like that card. I really like it.
This goes back to caffeine. I just feel like there are things that I really feel like this is shit that we want to see. I understand they're gonna do it for the app. They're gonna do all these different things, but these are battles that we kind of want to see. These are battles that I would much rather have caffeine allowing for their films to come out there and go to these events and actually give us what we want. Because not for nothing, URL, I don't know if they're allowing people to come to these events or if they're having big crowds or not. But at the same time, the cheat code, RBE and John M. Oh, here you go again. Brother Greg, get it together, bro. Get it together.
Yeah, I saw that amazing. His interview.
You good?
That's why I say about Bill Collector. I think this event, I think that event was fire, sis. The way they're talking about
I heard it was, and I'm kind of mad that we can't see it unless we have the app. I'm sorry, I don't have the app, and I'm not buying the app. Again, I'm not gonna.
So let me ask you this: do you think caffeine and URL like separates what goes on caffeine? Because I don't think it matters. Like, should caffeine be able to record some shit and still stream it like it's live?
I'm not sure. I mean, I'm pretty sure that they can, but that's up to caffeine as far as what they want, what they've negotiated to be on caffeine and what URL is keeping. Like I said, they didn't sell the whole company. URL is still what they do. They sold the main stage.
So like that part, that's URL bag still.
Right.
Whatever going on caffeine, the battle rappers need to negotiate. So is that what's going on? Now I respect that. So it's like, okay, we still got this contract with URL and caffeine, but whenever y'all battle on that, on caffeine, y'all work a deal out with them and how much y'all will get paid. But when y'all gonna be on this app, we're gonna pay this. Is that what's happening with URL, sis?
Say it again, I'm sorry.
So I feel like whenever they book a nigga on caffeine paying them. So if URL said, okay, I want you to be on Born Legacy, we're gonna pay this, and this is still for the app. So it's not like we ain't said the whole shit. So now I feel better. We ain't said the whole thing, but caffeine just opens up a bigger bag for these top battlers.
Right.
Okay. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know I'm slow. I be jumping over the bridge. It take me a minute, but once I process how the bag work, I'm good. Okay, now I get it. Okay. Because they can't fully own the company if these niggas still putting stuff on the app.
Correct.
This fool said app game, all we getting is Dre Dennis. You stupid. Oh my God.
We get some good battles on the app. I really like Twerk and Drugs. I love that battle. I love that. I know. But let me say,
I'm just saying, for why?
Twerk was talking a little crazy. I like it. It's the type of relationship like, nigga, I thought you was my friend. You saying some crazy shit. I like it. I like how, and it just shows how messy URL is. I love it. Nigga, they will break up a whole friendship, nigga. They'll break up a friendship for a bag. I love it. You gotta love URL.
Amazon, let me explain something to you. I'm not fucking broke. And that's like, don't insult people because you sound like Beasley saying that's dumbass shit.
What are you talking about? I have that.
Hold on. I don't have the app. And I don't have the app because I don't want the app, period. I don't. If I'm not watching my Netflix, I cut my fucking Netflix off. If I ain't watching Hulu because I done watched everything on Hulu, I turn that off. I'm just not a motherfucker that if I don't want something, I don't have to have it. That's kind of disrespectful.
You don't. Well, you don't gotta have it. I got the app and you my girl. And all you gotta do is call me and I'm gonna send you the login. Fuck you talk about, nigga.
Well, it's not even that. I can activate my app. I'll turn it off and activate.
You don't want to get the app.
But you know what? That's fucked up to say that people are cheap because they don't want something. If you don't like something.
No, you cheap because you want to suck smack dick.
Oh shit.
Amazon. Oh, amazing. No, you cheap, bitch. Ain't shit cheap over here. Don't make me bring that drip out. Because it is nothing for me to walk to the back and pull out a mic on your ass.
No,
you better talk quiet.
Amazing. No, you can't even say that about the dudes, though. That's like messed up for real. Because Beasley did make that statement, and I felt a way because at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, people feel like
I got that.
If you're not, okay, let me say it this way. They told us that we were going to get a certain something when they advertised it. You feel me? We didn't get that. And we still don't get that. I patronize the app.
You talking about? I have it.
I don't really feel like I don't want to watch a whole bunch of shows and I don't want to watch a whole bunch of PG battles that I feel should actually go on YouTube.
Amazing said that what he was saying wasn't towards y'all, it was towards the people in the comments because he seen mad people in the comments dissing the app. So what he was saying wasn't towards
that's why I'm
amazing. I always snap on people. Don't mind me.
we go off. We do. But no, I still feel the same way. I still feel the same way, even for the people who, I mean, they're just like us.
I've always supported URL. I've flown to cities. I mean, we fly to cities and get hotel rooms. We got kids. I mean, we're females. Like, nigga, we have to, y'all men, like the men that don't got their kids and take care of their kids full time. Like, it's a difference between having your wife or your baby mama there. You can just leave. I'm talking like, or the men that just got their kids. Nigga, we got to set babysitters to fly out of town and go to these events. So we definitely give a fuck. We put money into watching this shit. That's why we be yelling and going off.
Now,
like, we're not yelling for no reason.
Don't get me wrong. Amazing music. You're right. Now, there are some, don't get it twisted. I'm not saying that there aren't.
Oh, they do it all the time on Twitter.
Who have never had the app and that's their excuse. I'm not saying that there aren't people, but there are a lot of people that do patronize them. And like I said, Beasley made that comment and it kind of rubbed me the wrong way because it was just like, how can you say that when these are people that some people that I even know that will come to the events, do not expect to get in free, will stand in the long 7-hour lines to stand another. He said the same thing that amazing music said. He said the same thing, basically insinuating that people were broke because they chose not to buy the app. You can go buy this, you can go buy that, but you can't pay.
Well, a lot of people that I've seen, it ain't because they broke. They just feel like they're not going to get the battles that they want to see.
And that's what I'm talking about. At the end of the day, yeah, if I don't feel like they're given the quality that they initially advertised, I don't feel like I should have to patronize. And
I'm sorry to crack your face, URL. A lot of people not getting the app because they mad y'all not dropping shit on YouTube no more.
Well, they're mad because what you're dropping is the battles that they don't want to see.
Well, they haven't dropped anything. They usually drop stuff on Christmas. They ain't even give us a Christmas battle.
Right. And
like you couldn't drop Tay-Rock and you couldn't drop Tay-Rock and Daylight for Christmas.
Right. Or Mook. You feel what I'm saying? Like, honestly, I feel
you didn't give us Tay-Rock and Daylight for Christmas. Like, really, URL, y'all always give us a Christmas battle. And a lot of people was upset with that.
I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say this for real because I have that app for real, but I'm so plugged in. I have not watched.
Love the app. I love the app.
I haven't watched one battle off the app for real, because I know how I like to watch my battles for real. Even though I have the app, I mean that's what my name Brother Greg for. You feel what I'm saying? God support somehow, some type of way for real. But I'm kind of linked in. You feel what I'm saying? I like watching my shit on my big ass screen. You feel what I'm saying? So, and I'm not on like they don't have. So it is what it is. I'm still supporting it. I'm still booting.
I don't do a lot.
You're right. Because I couldn't even connect it to my shit. I was like, I can't even download it to certain computers. I'm like, what?
I agree. Yeah,
exactly.
Like, I wanted to share my screen.
I see you in those trenches. I see you in those trenches, Way. Say less. I see you in those trenches. Yeah,
what you mean?
Getting no battles. I see you in them trenches. I see you in them trenches.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that trench. Mm-hmm. I mean, the way I look at it is, in order for us to report the news, we got to make sure we got the news. So I'm gonna get the news when I need to get
somehow,
it.
some way.
You know what I mean? Because I support everybody. It's not just a big battle. Support everybody. So
I don't want to switch the topic up, but I want to say this. I want to, because I know what it feels like to be the underdog. And I know what it feels like to be, I don't want to change the subject. I just know what it feels like to be an empath. You know, you just got those people where you got that drive and you that person, but you also have a good heart. And you're okay with being second. Do you understand what I say when I say that? That you know you're the shit. You know you got every quality, but you're okay with letting somebody else shine, right? So I'm so excited for RBE with this card because I've watched this man. I'm a big URL fan, y'all. You know, anybody know me? I'm Lux, Mook, Suge, Rock, Surf. I'm all day, but what I do like about RBE is I know what it feels like to be the underdog, bro. And he's always professional with it. You know, no matter how many jabs is hit at him, he's swayed. He might say a little fly shit every now and then, but you really gotta take him there. And I'm just so appreciative to like see Wing transition and do this new thing that we about to do. She don't want to say it. Fuck y'all. We about to pop, bitch. And
you already know.
When I say pop, I mean pop because I'm about to take it a little step further with some shit I want to do, and Wing fully behind me on it. And I think battle rap is about to grow, bro. But I like ARP, bro. I feel like they people's champ. I'm behind them. You know, I'm a URL baby to the death. But I think it's time to open my eyes up a little bit more and start showing a lot of these other rappers love, bro. A lot of these other battle rappers that I'm not gonna lie to you, I wouldn't even watch them because I feel like I'm entitled to URL. I'm just ready to open my eyes.
I always want to give Wing her props for real. I mean, me and Wing history goes so far for real. But I want to give some props to like I wouldn't consider him an up and coming nigga because he already legend now, in my opinion. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. But I fuck with the nigga, the Cool G nigga. I like LL Cool G.
Yes.
I like LL Cool G. You feel?
But listen, so it took for me to meet Wing. So what I'm saying to you, Greg, is it took for me to meet Wing and start opening my eyes up and saying, you know, because niggas talk their little shit and be like, ARP, because they really want ARP to be mad. They will respect ARP if he be hating on URL and talking shit. They want him to talk shit. So I know what it is.
He does talk his shit. He does.
He does, but it's very professional. It's very professional.
Right. That's where I think that's where the triangle comes in at. You feel what I'm saying? Because we all the same
Wing
size.
opening doors up. She opened the doors up.
That's why, like, in my opinion, like, if Wing gonna line your ass up, she gonna line your ass up, nigga.
She line you up.
You know what I'm saying? She already premeditated.
I met so many good people. What are you talking about? I met so many good people.
I'm talking about how I do.
Don't be out here lying to people, telling my business.
Nah, I ain't never say that. I ain't never say that.
But like
I'm just pretty standing.
I know Ray quiet, but look, how I feel about Ray. Me and Ray go back and forth, baby. Ray will be like this. You know what? I'll post some shit. Ray will come under my post and say, never mind. And he ain't got to say one word. I met Ray through Wing. Wing line you up for the right people. So, like, if Wing got to stop podcasting, right? Say something, Wing like got to do something. And now it's stuck with Ray and might got to run the whole podcast shit. I done met Ray. I'm comfortable enough to deal with Ray with Wing not around. You feel me? She set you up so properly with the right people and the right connections, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all, you have no idea what I'm about to do to Atlanta. I'm trying to tell y'all, we gonna fuck Atlanta up, Ray. I already told Wing to tell you, Ray. I'm gonna say it on live. Fuck this shit. I said, Wing, tell Ray I'll get a little 2-bedroom Airbnb. Ray, come stay with me. I don't give a fuck. I ain't gonna be in that bitch anyway. I need my nigga Ray. We about to pull up with the Bentleys, Star Study event, Cassidy popping up, Hitman popping up with his teeth, big, with the bald head. I don't care. I'm ready. I don't care. I'm so excited to see Hitman pull up in the Bentley. You know Hitman gonna show off. Cassidy gonna pull up, showing off. Wing gonna be right there, bruh. And what I promise y'all is, y'all, I know I get on y'all nerves. I'm not gonna embarrass Wing, y'all. I'm gonna be right there letting Wing do her. But if anybody say one word that trigger me, because I suffer from post-traumatic stress syndrome. So I am triggered quick.
Lord Jesus.
Don't fuck with Wing. We coming to do our job. We coming to work. Hip hop is real. 15 minutes. It is over, nigga. I'm sorry. It's over. You did it. Y'all had enough time and you did nothing with it. You did nothing with it. Y'all try and bring people up, plant all these motherfucking puppets up. Oh, I see you. And I'm going to look so good out that bitch. I'm pulling up slingshot, winging them in the Bentley. Oh, baby.
Can you hope, Lord Jesus.
Y'all better hope it ain't windy out that bitch. I'll pull up in a mink in the slingshot. That's how petty I am.
This nigga here. Anyway.
I love you, Ray.
Let me say this part. Let me say this because actually Amazing actually asking some pretty good questions. But let me say this. As far as the event goes, yeah, there's a lot of things planned or whatnot. But the 1SK process, that's kind of what I wanted to touch on too before before we get into something else. The 1SK process, that's something that I'm really, really happy about.
I'm a married lady.
That's something that I'm very, very happy about, you know, basically we're trying to really cultivate and make a big thing so that maybe RBE can start that little roster that y'all been talking about. You know what I mean? So these guys, you know, yeah. Well, we're gonna keep that under wraps. But as I said, that's what we're trying to do. So the 1SK process.
What I'm saying,
y'all stop calling me, and I'm not being a diva when I say this. If I have spoken to you already, bruh, I know I forget shit, but trust and believe. I've already put you on that list. I have already sent that off. There will be other events this year for sure. There will be several events this year. If you don't get on this time, you will get on. I got 20 matches that I have already set up. You're gonna have to send me another battle.
Listen to Wing.
I have a whole process that I go through. Don't send me another battle unless it's new, because I have already went through my little process of putting you in a spot. If that match doesn't make it for that particular card, it's gonna have to match the card. You have to understand that.
Wait.
So let me say that.
Wait. You knew this shit? What? You know what she's talking about? You putting together matches. What the fuck is going on? Wait.
Everybody know that. They've been announced that I do the 1SKs. Everybody knows that.
I done woke up in the crying game, y'all. She don't tell me shit, y'all. She know I'm exposed to card.
Everybody knows that. We made that official last, what was the last RBE event last year, toward the end of last year. Danny gone, wake up next. Oh, y'all stupid. I didn't even push that.
I'm done with y'all. Don't say nothing else to me, Alex. Alex, don't.
Amazing. You got to ask URL about that. He should definitely be. He definitely should be. Peter, let me say this. I have female 1SKs as well. Let me just say that. I can't say that if they will or will not be on this card. I can just tell you that I definitely have not forgotten about my ladies. I have not forgotten about my ladies. So
really, Ray? Really, Ray?
When I was on the panel, I definitely had some chicks that I wanted to mention that I didn't get a chance to really talk about. Apparently Coffee Brown felt like we shouldn't talk about certain things, but that's a whole nother conversation.
Can I ask you about the panel? We never got to talk about that. How was that experience?
That experience was different. If y'all have not seen the show, if y'all missed that show, I did do a whole breakdown of what we experienced. Oh, excuse me. What we experienced with that. Oh shit. I'm sorry. I don't know what the hell I just did. I'm trying to move my damn cursor to get this question off of here. Yeah.
I'm just asking. The only reason I'm asking is because I seen somebody actually screenshot, because I didn't know this certain battle rapper had me blocked. I was confused.
Oh, I know you're talking about.
So I'm like,
are we getting to the meat and potatoes? Let's do that.
I'm asking. So I'm like, I see somebody screenshot. So I go to look up her page. And like, I can't even research her.
Mm-hmm.
And then I actually see somebody. So I just typed the name in and battle rap. So that we already know how this goes. So then I see her name pop up and I click on it and it said block. I'm like, blocked? Even when me and you had words, baby girl, you didn't block me. We still retweeted or did whatever. That's just me with these girls. So I'm like, why would she block me? By the time I read the little message, she was talking about the champion thing and how she didn't agree with certain opinions. And I'm like, that was like almost a month ago. Why would you tweet about that now? Is it because you need a storyline? Girl.
Oh shit, that's the wrong one. Hold on. I'm putting them shit.
I seen my enemy, Yoshi.
Oh, that's not even supposed to be up there. Oh, well, I had that up there from a different show. Oh no, I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm just trying to find her what she said.
But I actually had to see a screenshot for me to know. She blocked me. Like, she must have had just recently blocked me. So I'm starting to feel like you blocked me before you made that post. Because, girl, even after me and you had words, you didn't block me.
Right.
I've been seeing your tweets every day. And then it's weird. Battle rap is weird.
Okay, so I guess I didn't pull it up. I thought I did. Maybe I can get it before.
Probably deleted it too, girl. She probably deleted it.
No. Oh no, honey. That screenshot came quick, fast. No. She wasn't that quick, honey. No, she was not that quick.
They definitely posted the screenshots.
Right.
That's why I was like,
they posted the screenshot. And we're talking about Coffee Brown. You know, I ain't got a problem. Because,
Coffee. Nobody has a problem with Coffee. I mean, baby girl, what's the problem?
I mean, we had our words. I'm not going to act like we haven't had issues, because we definitely had. She said her shit. I said mine, whatever. But she's still a battle rapper in this community. And if she does good, she does good.
Yep,
I'm going to talk about it. You know, at the end of the day, like I said, she said she did explain that she did not, she had no beef with anything that was said, but she felt like the ladies on that panel shouldn't have been there. Well, see, first off, here's my thing. You only been in the game for 2 years. And at the end of the day, she should have came in and did her research. Because you don't like somebody or whatever the case may be. I mean, you got a little clout or whatever, but you don't influence nothing that nobody does.
I will say, I don't think
my nigga, we've been here in the mud. I
don't think she was talking about you.
Well, she didn't say my name, but at the same time, I was on the panel. So the thing about it is, whether she was talking about me or not, you cannot talk about the panel sisters, because we all had that conversation. You feel me? I don't duck when shots are fired. That ain't how I do. I came into this with these ladies and I'm a ride with them. So at the end of the day, I don't take it personal, because baby, I come from the mud. I was here before you were thought of. You still are learning battle rap. I does this. So I don't really care. You see what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I don't care. I don't care if she feels that I'm not qualified or dude's not qualified or whoever. You ain't the most qualified. You feel me? I'm not disrespectful. I won't be disrespectful, but at the same time, my nigga, you have been pacified in this battle rap community, and a lot of people have not talked about that. If we gonna keep it a whole buck. So while we talking about who's not qualified and they're judging people's careers, to be honest, let's not go there. Let's not go there. Let's leave that alone, because at the end of the day, it comes down to when women don't want to be critiqued by other women. As I said on the other show, I do understand where people felt like certain things got personal. I get it. I completely understand.
But even if it didn't get personal, it's still uncomfortable to have another woman critiquing you. We understand that. I would be mad
up here and dick ride these niggas while they calling y'all everything under the sun and talking about y'all asses and really ain't talking about your battles.
Earl. Yeah.
They're talking about how fat your ass is. DNA pissed me off completely the other day when he was on the show with, I forgot who he was on the show with, and he basically said, well, Vixen won the battle because of her ass. Let's just keep it a buck. DNA, don't do that. You one of my favorites.
He was on there with Jazz. Did he say that? Probably to Jazz.
Right. Yeah. But my whole thing is, we have been the ones, before this child even came into battle rap, we have been the ones sitting there trying to hold it down for y'all. And if motherfuckers get out their heads and actually be women about this shit, get on your grind. We sat up here and we gave y'all a list of women that y'all could put on your Kill Bill list that y'all can get battles. Because going back to Peter's comment, and let me say this. This is why I'm glad you brought that up. I fought for 2 girls to be on a 1SK. And that was no disrespect to my partners over there at RBE. But you want to know what they said to me? Make a case for why you think that they should be on these cards. Because they're not going to be the most desired battles of the night. So why should they take a place of a guy when at the end of the day, female battle rap is there, but it's not there? And the women just don't support each other. That's what he said.
They
so,
don't.
You know what
and
I mean?
They feed off real
shit. On some real shit. Everybody knows that since I've been in this, I've always been for the ladies. You know what I mean? I've always wanted to get you a bag. I'll hit girls that I'm cool with. I will hit their inbox and listen. Somebody called me about a battle, or they didn't have a female. I felt like this battle would be good, or this event would be good with a female on the card. I've always done that. I don't really care what old girl had to say. I mean, really, it's like, you pick a spot of where you want to live today and find out.
No, my only problem was the only reason I brought it up is not because of you, because you didn't bring it up. I brought it up because you waited so long.
Yeah. And I mean, I feel like she waited long enough because she felt like it may have gotten an uproar. She got a battle coming up with T-Top. You know what I mean? It's a lot of different things. And it's like, at the end of the day, I don't care. It's like, we'll be there next year. We'll definitely be there next year. And I feel very confident. And again, this was our first year. This was our first year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I love it. I love
it. And on top of that, you know, while we're critiquing what was being done, how about say to your fellow female battle rappers, listen, we need to get battles, because it was hard for us to pick anybody because none of them have battles consistently like the men do. That's the fact about it. And that's what shout out to Hurricane Du, that's what Du said. You know, it was like, she said some really crazy, you know what, I'm trying to find that tweet because she went in. I mean, she's like, that was a joke, this, that, and the third. Like, she really went in. It didn't hurt my
And that's why I said I don't want people to get confused and think I hate Kathy. No, because I love the fact they brought the ladies out. I feel like the ladies, Kings and Queens, was one of the best battles events we had seen in so long. I love that event. Like, when I ended that whole event, I felt good about that shit. I was like, the ladies turned the fuck up. We beat the Kings. We definitely did. And especially the women of battle rap. I know I felt good about it. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. It is what it is. Shout out to the ladies. But the ladies got to do their part.
Right.
They got to do their part. You can't be arguing. You cannot argue with another female blogger or media representative just because she don't agree with you, bro. Like, that's not what it's about. One thing about a female, we respect a real bitch. We love when a bitch turn up. So if we saying something, it's because we see something that you need to fix, shorty. That's all. We want you to be great. Nobody's hating on you. Because let's be honest, a lot of bitches would not even have a name if it weren't for battle rap. Nobody checking for bitches. Stop. Nobody's hating on you.
I think Atlanta, amazing music said, I mean, she got a co-sign from Geechee, right? And that's what got
did. And that was fine. And look what she did with it, though. Very disrespectful.
So
very disrespectful.
I ain't here to drag her. I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I liked her from the beginning.
I'm here to drag the bitch. Fuck the bitch.
Well, no, because she don't require that much of my time at the end of the day. You know, she said some shit. Everybody is entitled to their opinion. But at the same time, you know, I'm not saying what she said wasn't dumb as hell. It definitely was. Regardless of the fact, every single woman that was on that panel is accomplished. You know what I mean? Just as well as she was accomplished. I mean, regardless of how they got here, my nigga, you can say what you want to say. Oh, okay. I think because she said a while back, you got where you were because you was fucking Caps. Let me tell you something. That ain't even the case at all. I didn't even want to be a part of AFM. I kept leaving AFM. And not for nothing, I was cool with John Rhines, and it was so many other people that I was cool with before I met Caps. I was actually doing a show.
But you know something, guess what? Beyonce ain't get popping until she started fucking with Jay-Z. So, and what, bitch? It is what it is, bitch. Everybody is a stepping stone. Just like you stepped on motherfucking Geechee got it motherfucking back. And he held your secret, bitch, for years. that you want a real Crip, bitch. Let's talk about it, bitch. Because if you was a real motherfucking Crip, bitch, you would have checked that bitch when she disrespected motherfucking Larry Hoover. So I don't give a fuck about nothing. Your Cucamonga ranch ass can sit the fuck down, bitch. You are not believable. Goodbye. Goodbye, coffee. You are burnt rubber, bitch. You are burnt rubber. You better go over there and try to fight a bitch on some Erykah Badu shit, bitch. Cause you definitely don't want this work. Cause you definitely ain't gonna run up on me. I'm gonna have fun with your motherfucking ass. And I'm gonna tell you that I've been wanting you anyway. I like you a lot, bitch. And I can't wait to put my motherfucking body against you, bitch. And I'm trying to tell you now, period. Hey, Ray. I love you, Ray. Because you just let me rant and you don't say one word. Ray is my
at the end of the day, like I said, I had it queued and I don't know what I did with it, but you know, I'm the type of person I don't
argue with them girls, them little ass girls.
I don't like to say certain things without actually having, you know, the proof right there, because we don't, you know.
And not only that, we're trying, don't nobody want to be against y'all. We want y'all to shine. We want y'all to be fly. Why would I not want a black girl to be fly, get money, have fun, take care of kids? Why would I not want that? You need to relax. Nobody is hating on you.
Well, okay, so what she was trying to say was is that I guess with the whole what was that child's name? KCJ, you know, okay, it did seem personal or whatever, but at the same time, she's like, it just that was crazy, blah, blah, blah. Okay, whatever. But at the same time, what was being basically that's the part that keeps getting lost in translation. What they were arguing about, as I told y'all, you know, what they were arguing about, as I showed in the other show, I basically showed y'all all of the criteria that we had to go by on that show. And for some reason that keeps getting forgotten. And I understand that the other ladies aren't really saying too much about it, but that part is a major factor. We didn't just come off the top of the head with this shit. We didn't even pick these people. Like Ray said, she advocates. She done came out a month later being an advocate for what people shouldn't be doing, or whatever the case may be. But bitch, did you donate? That's what I want to know. Did you donate to the cause?
I think it's just once again, it's a storyline. It's another storyline in Battle Rap. They all about storylines and gossip. So since everybody want to be on some shit.
Well, the best year for me, I was a Fight Club watcher, to be honest. I mean, I love Sirius Jones, and you know, that was the best year for me. So Fight Club, that would have been about maybe 08, 09 for me. That was my shit right there. So
y'all better get the clue.
The best
for me, it was I think Summer Madness 2 year, whatever that year was, with Hitman versus John. That battle, I was in the building. When Lux versus Calico was fired. Remember Calico was fired that year, and
Calico ain't never been fired to me, so
Calico was fired when he got Lux. Yes, he was. Him and Iron Solomon. Yes, they were. They was on the run.
Well, you said Iron Solomon. Ain't nobody said nothing about Iron Solomon. I said Calico. That's all.
But no, I was saying that Summer Madness won Iron Solomon. Then he battle Moot at that event. Yeah, but I think that was one of the. I think that was the best year. That was a good year for me.
And well, you know what? And not for nothing, I'm gonna go. You know, I wasn't the URL baby like you were saying. I was never a URL baby. I was grind time. I was I'm sorry, I'm trying to load these. I was grind time and the jungle, Scribble Jam, Don't Flop. I watched all of that. So for me, it wasn't those were the areas. But when I started going to battles, I was strictly Spit That Heat. Because that's where, I mean, you know, it was in the South. I had lived in the South by then. So I was there for Trez's very first battle. So that Carolina wave with T-Top and Briz and Riggs and all of them, I was there for that. That was an amazing year for battle rap for me because, you know, I go further back, but when I started going to actual events, I liked that home feel, you know what I mean? Like I said, with Fight Club, that's what Spit That Heat gave me, because you was the Chit Chat Club was this, I mean, it wasn't a real big club, but it was packed. And you had so many people in there and you had so much talent. The little face-offs that, or not face-offs, the tryouts that they did, the day one card was the tryouts that they did, was in a little barbershop. It had that Negro feel. You feel me? It had the Negro feel. So I loved that whole scene.
Wow.
You know, like I said, and I don't mean to beat a dead horse. I'm just gonna put these up here real quick so y'all can see what I'm talking about. So she understands. Ain't nobody playing with her. Ain't nobody ad-libbing. We just saying what we see. And that's just what it is. But yeah, those were my years. Let me get back to what I was saying real quick in regard to her. So, you know, she got mad about this, she got mad about that, but at the same time, and I'm only bringing this back up because of something that was said. So, you know, one of the issues was, oh, Casey J killed Miss Merck. You know what I mean? And shout out to Lady J. You know what I mean? Y'all, so many people talked about this battle with Miss Merck and Casey, but then turns around and she dips. She does not come to the battle, claiming she didn't have nothing to wear.
Girl.
So she dubbed Lady J. Girl. Now, all these motherfuckers is clowning her right now. Do you understand?
Like you fly. So like you're fly. You acting like you be out this bitch fly every day. Girl. It's an insult to injury for a fucking tired ass hoe. If I was motherfucking Lady J and that bitch said that shit to me, she couldn't battle me because of her outfit. Oh, bitch. I would have read that hoe. Girl, you acting like you one of them girls. You are never fly. No designers, no labels. I've never seen it. Period. What's good? No, what it was, you weren't prepared. You weren't prepared, or your ghostwriter got you your rounds late and you couldn't perform it to the way you wanted to perform it yet. Let's talk about it. You not fly. Now, if you was Tory Doe, do you hear me, Wing?
Oh, I hear you.
If you was a Tory Doe, maybe a Farrah funeral, you hear me? And you say, my stylist or my outfit ain't come. I understand. Especially Tory Doe. Bitch, ain't no motherfucking Merc go come up this bitch and say her outfit won't ready. And I got to believe her. First of all, bitch, we not gonna act like you don't shop at Rainbow, Fashion Metro, the beauty supply store. You are not one of them girls in battle rap. You are not one of those girls. You are not Tory Doe. You not no Farrah. You not no 40. And that's 40 with the caffeine deal. Period. Ooh. Let's be honest. You're not that girl. So let's just tell the truth. You were not prepared. You could not learn your rounds quick enough. You couldn't learn your rounds, baby girl, from your ghostwriter. Because I don't believe none of you bitches fucking right, if you ask me. Period.
Amazing music ass. Okay, so now that URL or Smack is dropping battles on the app, do you think RBE and King of Dot will take over YouTube with the battles on there? You know what I feel like they're going to maximize on? I feel like they're going to maximize on the crowd. Fans want the crowd now. And I feel like that's what they're going to maximize on. They're going to always drop battles. But right now they can definitely maximize on the crowd because Atlanta is open. And a lot of niggas can do work right now. So, you know, that's definitely.
So was the battle going to be in Atlanta?
What battle?
Merc and Lady J.
Oh no, that was supposed to be in Baton Rouge,
Louisiana.
Yeah.
Girl. You tired assholes. You tired assholes just want attention. First of all, don't nobody even want to see your battle. And I'm very upset that y'all even brought this shit up on a Sunday. Nobody even give a fuck, bitch, if you had an outfit available or if you could battle this bitch if she didn't have an outfit available. Both of you bitches is trash. I am done. I am done. We are on to the fucking Queen of the Ring girls, and you other girls do not matter, period. I am done. So you take your outfit one ready, and you just wish that we watch you again, Murder Mook.
I said that. Here's the thing. I said
Murder Meek, Murder Mook, whoever the fuck she is.
I said this on the panel at the Woman of the Year panel, and everybody was mad that I said this. I said she was a bet by tenure, and Casey battling her, however she did in that battle, did not do anything for Casey. Didn't matter how it hurt her.
It just made her look really aggressive and ready. That's
it. That's it.
It just made her. It just gave her like, who the fuck is she? You know what I mean? Like
everybody knows Merc, and it's Miss Merc. I've never been that big of a Merc fan. So at the end of the day,
bad girl. I thought you was the other girl that be all in the fucking chats with all the other people, and I ain't gonna even go there. Y'all know I will talk crazy. I don't trust none of these motherfuckers at this point. They are weirdos, baby.
I mean,
drop the battle and shut the fuck up. If they just drop battles and shut up, everything will work out. These storylines is getting tired. I am over it. You would think battle rap is big go. I swear to God, with the storylines.
Yeah, I guess. Well, that's a good thing. I think, Scotty, that Geechee is co-owner and investor of the Riot. That's a damn good thing. I feel like he's giving back, and I'm proud of him for that, because now he has the relationships with the battlers that he can bring to his city and get, because there's some talent in LA that a lot of niggas have not been able to get over the hump, and I feel like Geechee will be able to do that. So I really appreciate him for that. The West
it actually took the little Twitch event that happened for me to actually see California rappers.
Yeah,
they are actually good. I mean,
and they've never been able to get over the hump.
And you be like,
and they've never been able to get over the hump, unfortunately.
Wow.
Amazing music. Let's see. Women fans need to support the good female battlers so more guys will watch the battle, or will watch them, because whatever females like, guys will jump on the bandwagon. Check it. You asked me about years. Listen, Queen of the Ring. Okay. Queen of the Ring 2010 to 2014. They had battle rap on lock.
They did. Yes, they did.
QB 40. Hold on. QB 40. Gaddis from Grind Time had it on lock. You feel me? Like, listen, if some of y'all may not know, 40 started with Grind Time. Go check that YouTube. But they had it on lock. And then they started to dwindle for whatever reasons. They started to dwindle. But like I said, when I saw things like that, my passion for these girls to really go, because then you had the South. See, I'm from Cali, but being that I lived in the South and started to see so much talent that was out here, female talent that's battling niggas. So they had other attributes that Queen of the Ring did not have. So you have 40 coming in, you had Official coming in, you had Casey coming in, Robin, Beretta, all these different girls from the South, well, they were Baton Rouge, Houston Barcode. You had all these different girls coming in. See, I listen, I does this. I knows my female battle rap shit. This is something, while a bitch would want to talk shit.
Shout out to the ladies.
You feel me? While a bitch would want to talk shit, I was one of them ones letting them know, listen, in our private talks, when you get in these interviews, don't act like your ass don't know no Queen of the Ring history. You better act like, who is this? Don't ever say, who is this? Make sure you do your fucking history. Like, don't play with me, bitch. I know my shit. But as I was saying, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I had a passion for them to be able to really be able to work, the ones that I know right. Now, there are girls that are being exposed for ghostwriting, but there's a lot of guys that do too. What I feel like, not every girl has a ghostwriter for the reasons that we think that they are, because a lot of people are being lazy. But then you have women out here who are working moms and pretty much have a weight on their shoulders. I'm not saying that I respect it, because I don't, but I do say that a lot of that shit is coming about right now because they ain't got the time. So it's like, for as much as I want them to battle, if you don't have the time, I would much rather see you every 3 months than every month, and you going running around here with ghostwriters or
won't we just talk about that today?
Guys love women, females. If Queen of the Ring promoted more sexy ladies, guys with okay, but see, this is my problem. Why do they have to be now? Sex sells. Sex sells. But this was one of the problems with Queen of the Ring, why a C3, a Lex Banco, you had Gaddis running around here when she was supposed to have beat Miss Hustle, but she over here trying to look like Laura, whatever her name is, from goddamn, what's that movie? Tomb Raider. She having a whole identity crisis because she's trying to appease what women want. You laughing, I'm serious. But this is the problem opposed to being accepted as a female battler. This is the crisis that they go through. I know I'm a woman, so for me, I look at it differently, but what I see as a fan, this is what I give y'all, because, and I said that, I feel like if men weren't looking at women's asses while they're battling, y'all not worried about their bars, is what I believe. Now, y'all can tell me if I'm right or wrong.
You should have seen when Vixen was battling DNA. I mean, the male bloggers in the chat, starting narratives about how sexy and thick Vixen was. Like, it won't, like, they ain't say one fucking word she said in the battle, but it was like, God damn, fat, So it's just like, I don't know. I just don't know. I just feel like you need to be able to rap. At the end of the day, you definitely should have sex appeal anyway, because you're a woman. It should have nothing to do about trying to be sexy for a battle. You just need to be a woman, period.
I had a troll said that the Woman of the Year panel didn't ever talk about female or women battlers. I knew he was right. Girl, yeah.
What else they talked about?
I had a whole show on AFM called Ladies Night. Go figure.
Well, battle rap fans they're very hard to please. Like,
well, no, what she's saying is that was a whole troll, people who try to discredit you and make it seem like apparently y'all not hip. And that's cool. That's cool. It's a whole culture of people who may not know us.
But that's exciting. Nobody wants everybody to agree with them.
You're only
imagine living in a world where everybody say yes to you and be like, okay, you're right. You would be like, what the fuck? Like, no, say no, motherfucker. I'm not right. So it's okay. But
well, I mean, they're gonna use what they have. Women are going to use what they have, and I understand that. Vixen kissing him at the end, Jazz taking off her coat. Yes. And y'all, you seeing the sheer shirt with the bra, you know what I mean?
Please.
That, against E-Heart, that was like, whatever. But yeah, it's for me, I'm listening for the bars. And this is why you need more women doing this, bigging up these women. Because I'm going to tell you, like I said, when I first started, before I started with AFM, that's kind of how me and Caps became cool, because I was in a group of 300 or 400 people, and then I was in another male dominated group of 70 guys. I worked overnight. And so I used to come in there, and this is before I knew him. He talked the way I talked. You know how he got crazy with the knives and shit. I'm going crazy when I watch battles. So it was a lot of that. So I used to post his blogs, but every time I post his blogs, I would post, he was watching the same type of battles I was. So of course it's down south shit, it's overseas, whatever. And I always put a female battle in there. And shout out to Uncle Henny. Uncle Henny was one of the other ones that was like, damn, I never paid attention to this battle. You see what I'm saying? Like that's how, and it was.
Oh, the females are raw. You think the niggas is raw. I think a lot of the men have not watched the female battles. I mean, these bitches, they used to bring out Monistat. What was the girl they brought out Monistat on? Couture and them had the fucking.
Yeah, that was with Miss Pat. But I'm talking about Rain. I'm talking about Rain, Duchess, Matrimony.
Girl,
like these girls.
They be thinking the dudes be exposing. No, the girls, they go all out.
I mean,
the girls was career ending.
E-Heart and Hustle. Like, come on. You feel me? Like, QB and Hustle. Like,
QB and Hustle.
Crazy battles that I would give.
QB and hold on. QB and the other girl. Who was the light-skinned girl? That Star from Starbuck where I did the face off. Who was the light-skinned girl that QB was going against?
What are you talking about? Star Smiles?
Star Smiles. Oh, never mind. You said, yeah. Anyway, quick question, Ray. Let me ask you this, because I ain't got this talk with Ray about as far as you felt about the champion for women. Do you? Because I told Wayne, I don't feel like Vixen should have won. I felt like Official should have won. You know what I mean? Then I felt like KCJ was next, and then maybe Vixen. But I understand. You feel me? At the end of the day, I understand. Do you feel like they made the best decision?
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, my guy JBT. No, she's trash. Go ahead, Ray. I'm sorry.
Based on the criteria that Wing had presented when she was breaking down the whole Woman of the Year situation, Vixen the Assassin hit everything across the board. She had more points than KCJ and Official, and she rightfully won. You know, that's that.
And that's what it can see. And let me get back to what you were saying. And amazing music. I'm gonna get back to that question too. The ladies get too sloppy though, and that's why I'm saying I love it. I love the fact when these girls came in that was battling dudes because they had more to talk about. See, the material was different, and it made the girls from Queen of the Ring that had never battled a guy now start to elevate their pins. They didn't have a choice. Otherwise, they was going to get dog walked. So there was a whole shift in Queen of the Ring when that started to happen. But let me get back to what I was saying. Okay, so yeah, y'all got to, for those who did not see that show, you got to go back and watch that show. It's a lot of detailed information in that show. I will put that show out. If you go back on YouTube, I'll link that show and this show. So that y'all can, go right there. But it's basically me breaking down that criteria because there were several things. Oh, damn, it's way on the other side of the room. It's several things the same criteria that the guys had, we just had a little less to work with because, again, they didn't have enough battles. So pretty much what we had to work with was really off of just, that was right then and there. We had our top 5. I came in with my top 20. Let me just put it that way. I was one of the only girls that had a top 20. But when we got to top 5, Casey and Vixen for me were my top 2. Like I said, they were in my top 5. I'm sorry. They were in my top 5. I initially, before I went there, started off with 40 and Official. by the time I got to the panel, I had Casey, and I think Official may have been third, and 40.
Official won. Just the fact Official battling Awesome to me was.
Yeah, but I think I had came down. See that, like I said, it came down to losses. For me, it when you get that criteria in front of you,
you look at everything, and that's why I had to respect. I'm like, Wayne, what? She had Arsenal. You like, she lost,
right? And so she.
And I'm like, but she had Arsenal.
Listen, y'all, I did. She lost. This is what I did. Like, y'all know, Ray, you know, I was on the phone with everybody. I started off with 40, like before everything. When I got the call, I started off with 40 and Official. Those were my two. I was not budging.
Top tier.
Then I had to go as the weeks went by, and I'm like, okay, hold on. But my top five, again, it would have been Vixen. Well, my top four would have been Vixen, Casey, 40, and Official. And I was not budging from that. I was not budging from that. Like I said, then I had to mixing it up. And I think finally I got it all together. Get there, and the paperwork and everything else, they had the other attributes that they had. And I got to thinking in my head, and then the cameras went on. Like, it was no time. It was go time. It was like, oh, shit. Then Dree comes with the situation with Casey and Coffee. Now, see, Case, if people are going to make anybody accountable, and shout out to Jazz, because Jazz pretty much conceded. Jazz was like, yeah, she had to learn her lesson there. You've been here too long for that to have happened. And that's what cost you the battle. That's what cost you the award. Because if she would have had that battle, that would have been monumental, because not for nothing, you beat one of the more acclaimed girls on URL. Coffee is one of the most acclaimed females on URL right now.
So, but did you have Vixen winning? Because, like, fuck with them breaking it down when it came between Vixen and Casey.
Amazing, you being messy.
Did you have Vixen winning, period, before them having that judgment?
To me, it was a toss-up between, in my opinion, it was a toss-up between Vixen and Yoshi G, because those two were the most talked about people up there in that year.
Really?
So I had them two neck and neck, because going into if you look at before Wing left to go do Champion, me and Wing towards the end of the show had that conversation. And I said, right now, I don't know who I got as one or two, but Yoshi G and Vixen the Assassin was the two most talked about people of last year. Once again, Yoshi and Vixen was the two most talked about people of last year, especially after Yoshi's performance versus Tori Doe. So I said,
you're looking at everything.
But you have
not only was I looking at everything, but I was looking at who was talked about more. And again, I think Casey J in January, she did do her thing. She killed Miss Merck, and everybody was talking about Casey J. But as the year progressed, her buzz started to slow up, and then Vixen and Yoshi G started to be the most talked about. From, I'll probably say, March until December, they was the most talked about people. You can sprinkle some stuff in there with Casey J, but then even when you go to the what card was that? Even when you go to the Watch the Throne card, the Vixen and First Lady Flames battle was the most talked about. People was disappointed in the Casey J in the Casey J Bonnie Godiva battle. They was like, yeah, Casey J won, but the battle was trash.
Hold on, that was the event.
The event was bad. That
was the event that Vixen and Lady Flames saved.
And that's the point that I'm making. And that's the point that I'm making. That was the one battle everybody talked about when it came to that card. So, I mean, when you see people like, for instance, Making Moves Major saying Casey got robbed. How did she get robbed? How did she get like literally explain how did she get robbed? Because if you're going by the criterias, of what happened, okay, she had more. Wait. She had more battles. She had more battles than
girl.
She supposedly had more battles than Vixen. Okay, she had more battles than Vixen. Okay, so besides the Miss Merc battle, what impact did KCJ leave that year?
Okay, all I was trying to ask.
Nothing. I think we just like the way she battled against.
Hold on. All I was trying to ask, I wanted you to keep talking, but all I was trying to ask was, raise your hand if you saw the criteria, so I could put the criteria up while you were still talking.
But no, put them up again because that's interesting.
Oh no, okay, I got you.
Put it up again.
Y'all because the criteria. She did not get robbed. You tell me between Vixen and what you call it. Y'all, here is the criteria.
That's interesting.
Talking. Here is the criteria. Where Casey had the criteria, so did Vixen. There were 2 areas that Casey did not make, but Vixen did. You gave 1 point to each girl for everything, for those different things.
And see, this is why I say Making Moves Major is not okay. He said Casey versus Swamp was a big impact. Swamp was arguably the #1 rookie. Okay, so wait, hold on. He has a point, but are you telling me that her beating Swamp, who was the #1 rookie, and Vixen arguably beating a legend is more important? If you could tell me that Casey beating a #1 rookie and Vixen arguably beating a legend is more important, then I can shut up. But let's be honest here. Yes, KCJ did her thing versus Swamp. She was the first person to give him an L because none of the other men gave him an L. Swamp stood in front of KCJ. She ain't played no games with him. She bodied that boy. But Vixen the Assassin also stood in front of DNA, who is a legend, and arguably beat this man clean. So we can't sit up here and say, like, I'm trying to see how people rate things. I'm literally trying to see how people rate things.
Right. Because you have to look at it. Casey had 5 battles and only got Swamp. Vixen had
okay, so this is where I add in the other wins. Okay, so let's go to the other wins. Because she could have beat Coffee, but she turned around and let Coffee redo her rounds, and everybody said she lost that battle.
Hold on 1 minute before you go further. Let me do this because Scotty had a good question. Oh, Scotty, I'm sorry, I missed your question. Hold on, because he just kind of going into what you about to talk about right now. Here it is. If she didn't do her rounds again, do you think that they wouldn't have allowed the battle to drop? Okay. But here's where
I think that's where KCJ got scared at.
Right.
From what the rumor was. But go ahead.
But here's where you, as the professional, you got to do what you got to do. If that's URL, if you felt like they were favoring her and maybe that's what you were told, I would much rather have had that battle not dropped than allowed that girl to basically do her rounds over and possibly have an edge. See, because the material that
she wouldn't have did them over against me.
Not on me.
Not against me.
No.
Bitch. And I would have exposed you. And I would have tweeted it right then and there.
Exposed them all. I would have
tweeted it and went live right then and there and exposed that bitch.
Absolutely.
You wouldn't have had that because if I allowed you to
hold on, Danny, because Wayne was making a good point.
This is the problem with female battle rap. This is the problem right here. She could have did better with that battle not on her resume than to have allowed her to have gone through, and then you lied about it. She went on Let's Talk Battle Rap and lied about it, where she should have just said what happened. She should have just said what happened. But at the end of the day, the Coffee was already choking in the battle anyway. So if they would not have dropped it, Casey is a big enough name. She has a machine behind her as well that they would have had to end up dropping that battle. So
hold up. So if they wouldn't have dropped that battle, Casey would have beat Vixen.
No. I'm saying if they wouldn't have.
From what I remember watching, hold on. To answer your question, Danny, to answer your question real quick, when I watched the women's panel, a lot of the women said they would have went with Casey J had she not let Coffee redo her rounds.
Right.
And that's why everybody went with Vixen. But to me, I'm not seeing why everybody is saying that Casey J got robbed for being Woman of the Year, because again,
but you didn't get robbed. Casey you robbed yourself. You didn't get robbed. You robbed yourself. Because
even if we go to the battle,
I don't think Jay-Z is gonna let Nas redo his rounds. You feel me? Nigga, you lost. So you cheated yourself. We didn't cheat you. You cheated us.
She most definitely said, she tweeted, that's a lesson learned, and for future battles, any woman or male that I battle, if they choke, I'm not letting them redo their rounds again. So it's understandable. What I'm not liking is how many fans, and even Casey J went on this whole crusade after the Woman of the Year was crowned and was like, oh, I got robbed. And it was like, no, you didn't get robbed. Look at the criteria that Jay Black breaks down for what crowns a Woman of the Year. He created this. This was his creation. So you have to look at the criteria. Did this person hit everything on the criteria? Because like Wayne said, going into the panel, she had Casey J.
Like she got robbed. She even retweeted me when I said I don't think Vixen should have won. I had to retweet her back and said, baby girl, I don't think you should win. I actually think Official should win. So
basically, Casey J took a big URL win off the board. That makes sense. But bodying someone so bad that they want to redo their rounds count for me. Making moves major, you're making a great point. You're making a great point because in January, she bodied Miss Merck. Then she turned around. She beat undefeated Swamp, which by the way, to the men, Swamp still haven't lost to a man yet, but he lost 3-0 to a girl. So I don't know what y'all doing. Then she turned around and she battled Coffee, but she let Coffee redo her rounds. And to me, that's what hurt Casey J. Now let's look at Vixen. Vixen, she comes off of a classic, beating a legend in DNA. And then when the all women's card, the Watch the Throne card, every battle was trash. All the fans said the battles was trash except Vixen versus First Lady Flames. So even though she only had 3 battles in 2020, and Casey J had 4 battles total in 2020. Even if you have more volume, it's the quality of person. It's the quality of person that you later on fought. Loaded Luck said this to Calico. It's not how many people you fight, it's who you fought. Y'all could kill Loaded Lux for not having a big resume and not having that many battles, but Loaded Lux have some premium names on his resume. So
strategically picked who he wanted to battle because I'm not dumb to the fact that I can lose, nigga. I'm just not about to lose to you, nigga.
Exactly.
I ain't about to fuck my bag up and I might know DNA. You might can beat me, DNA. I'm not about to risk that. But stay in the sidelines.
Let me run it back.
I make more money off of you wishing you could battle me.
Let me run it back real quick. Okay. As we were saying, Vixen had 3 battles. She had 3 monumental battles. She did see Bree bad. She basically, that card, like what y'all was saying. So I see what you're saying, but we just talked about Miss Merck. She bodied Miss Merck in a horrible battle. Okay, she got a body by a technicality. That's cool. The name didn't do anything for her. It did nothing for her. So how monumental was her year? In essence, how monumental was her year? Other than the 3 battles, she had Miss Merck, who she bodied. She had Swamp, Swamp hadn't been beat by a guy. And she basically bodied him. And then Coffee, which she made a technicality in. Now, here's what y'all fail to realize. There were two areas which I just put up the criteria where Casey may have gotten marks in certain areas. You have to say that Vixen bested her in 2 that Casey did not have. Now, this was the conversation where everybody talked about was so personal. And it got that way because we were arguing back and forth about performance.
But it don't matter if y'all was arguing. It was not personal. Why would it be personal?
It was not personal. It got into
but this also goes to what I told Wayne. This is what also goes to what I told Wayne. The reason why it sounded like it was personal is because women are more competitive than men. So when you have a panel of other women critiquing other women, they're going to take what you're saying as personal. Why do you think after the blog came out, you had a lot of women rappers were so much against the women panel, they said they want the men to critique it next year.
Because they're nicer.
Oh, yes, they did.
Because they're nicer.
They was like, they want the men. I'm like, bitch, if the men critique it, you won't win.
They're not going to go as hard. But let me ask y'all.
No, it ain't that. If the men would have critiqued that battle, Vixen would have won, bitch.
She would have won.
Period.
But let me ask y'all this.
Bitch.
Hold on.
Get over it.
Let me ask y'all this. Let me ask y'all this. When Rum Nitty was about to battle Twerk, when KC battled, who did he battle that was taller than him? Was it Suge? Well, he's had a lot. Basically, when y'all see somebody that's a shorter dude with somebody who towers over them, the first thing y'all say is what?
It's basically like, like a small animal versus a big animal.
This shit out of here.
But the thing is, even go to this. A lot of people, when they talk about, for instance, even Twerk versus JC, they say Twerk had great writing in that battle. JC had great writing in that battle. But the one thing a lot of people, I've seen a lot of fans always comment on that battle is how much Twerk was taller than JC. And he towered over JC. So they was like, even though JC had impeccable writing, it didn't matter because Twerk was so taller than him. Would
that matter? That's gay.
It matters.
I guess it's the ambiance, Danny. Sometimes things look a little weird by people like our level. Like if I told you, let's cut the battles off and just listen to the battles, then you may get a different outcome. But then if you watch the battles and you see a 6'3" dude talking down to a 5'7" person and the 5'7", even though if the 5'7" person is getting his bars off and he cold, you still go with the 6'3" because you like, yo, he kind of talking like little man and old boy, So
Well, see, and amazing. That's what I'm referring to. Amazing. That's what I'm referring to. Because Rum and Twerk was different because not only was he taller than him, it was gang related.
And he won't scared. And that Rum is not scared.
But no. Regardless of him being scared, the gang affiliation and the fact that he was so much taller than him, they used that. They used it. You see what I'm saying? Suge and him used that against Rum. But this is
just like Surf verse on BG Gotti. It matters.
Hold on. Alex, you saying here we go, but this is the shit y'all do. This is the shit y'all do when it comes to performance. So let's scale it back. When it comes to the female shit, we watch battles like niggas watch battles. Y'all be on this panel, y'all be in these comments talking about how strategic and how analytical I am with different shit. I look at everything. So when the performance factor came into play, we talked about how much more aggressive Vixen is and uses a different type of performance.
She does.
She's
very aggressive.
Yes, they talked about how robotic Casey is. Now, people feel like they want to feel, but if you're not following these girls, if you really ain't about this life with them, you don't know Going back
KCJ,
to hold on.
KCJ aggression is more force.
But
Vixen is more.
But hold on. Because see, where people was like, oh, why are you going back to old battles? We're going back to old battles because what we were trying to say was how Vixen elevated and Casey was still this way. Everybody talked about, oh, they wasn't explaining nothing. They're not talking about the bars. They're not talking about this. We could have got into all kind of bars. Yeah, just because, but y'all be the ones saying bars ain't everything. Y'all give niggas battles off performances and the way they perform. So we don't look at things any differently when we watch a man's battle than when we watch a female's battle. So again, going back to the performance was the last part. Y'all don't understand. That shit was hard.
But even if we was the quote unquote go by bars, I mean, even if we was the quote unquote go by bars, if we was comparing the bars, all right, KCJ rounds versus Swamp versus Vixen the Assassin rounds versus DNA. And Vixen the Assassin on bars alone has better rounds versus DNA than she
where I was trying to get low to go. If y'all go back to that to the panel, that was the last question I asked her. I was trying to bring it back. I asked. Now, let's go back to that battle because that was the last battle that mattered. Everybody was, but Swamp did. I understand that. But Swamp, where, yes, he was undefeated and he got defeated by the female. Her bars was good, this, that, and the third. He slept on her, then was trying to be the excuses of he wasn't prepared. No, the nigga took her lightly and he basically slept on her and he lost. Period.
And that's why that battle don't matter. And that's why it don't matter.
Matters, but
no, it matters. It does matter.
It definitely matters. It definitely matters.
To me, I really just don't think it really fucking matters for her at this point.
But when you look at Vixen and DNA, it was more of a fight. It was more of a fight. He gave her more of a fight. She was more witty. She used everything. She knew her opponent. She battled the fuck out of him.
Yes,
and not only that, this is when
she did.
Vixen,
and she's not one of my favorites. And I will say that she battled.
You also have to give Vixen props for this. Is that the way those rounds were prepared? Remember, she took DNA 2 weeks.
Right. Yeah.
In 2 weeks, she prepared that in 2 weeks for DNA.
Right. Yeah, I told you.
And you know some Ray. She's not. And I tell Wing that. Don't it Wing all the time? I be like, she my favorite. But guess what though? I ain't gonna hate. She layered her rounds for DNA. It went from
the third pick. She was the third pick for DNA.
It was like boom, bam, pow.
I keep telling people, go back to the interview after that battle on Kings versus Queens Part 1. The way she wrote, she said, because everybody thought she was rebuttaling in the middle of her rounds. She said, no, I had all of this stuff pre-written and anticipating what DNA might say to me. And when he said that, I said, ooh, I already got a rebuttal for it. So it was hitting because people was like, wait a minute, she's killing me, but she freestyled. And then she said, no, none of that was freestyle. It was already written.
A lot of battlers, hold on, Ray. Oh, Ray, I'm glad you said that. Have you seen some of your favorite battlers get this little spark in their eye when their battlers say something? They be like,
you could trust me. You could tell when a rebuttal is about to happen. Even when during the tournament, when Danny Myers went and grabbed, who did he run to go get the water for? Who did Danny Myers battle? And he ran to go grab their water. And the first thing Danny said, he said, "Damn, I got to come up with a rebuttal for his rebuttal because he gonna say something about me running to go grab his water." And of course, it didn't happen. But Danny still threw the rebuttal out. It was Tink.
They said it was Tink.
Tink the Demon. And he was like, I thought Tink was going to have a bar for me running to go get his water, but I turned around and I still threw a rebuttal out there for the water for just in case. But when Vixen did her post battle interview, she said, none of that was freestyle. I anticipated what DNA was going to say to me. And when he said his bar, I said, I got a rebuttal for that.
Wow.
Here's the thing.
Hold on.
Again,
So
when
Vixen
you go
was
back,
rebuttaling?
when you go back
and watch that battle, she rebutted half of the DNA was saying.
Great writing and battling is two different things. A great pen is two different things. Amazing Music said performance or lyricism. She performed the shit out of that, but you also have to be tactical. Put that question back up there.
Which one, sis? Which one was?
It was the one where Making Moves said that I remember when Vixen was choking. Bro, you making our point. You're making our point. This is what I was saying earlier is when you go back, or what I was trying to say, when you go back, you have to go back because, again, Casey has not changed anything. Go back to her battles. Vixen, that's why I said what I said. I've been watching Vixen since Melee, where she was getting dog walked. I saw her about 3 years ago, and that's when she really started to, but she became a student, and she was determined to get her shit right. And she did it.
She created.
She learned how to battle. She learned to use those elements against her opponent.
That's why Jay-Z is one of my favorite rappers, because they say everybody that's still cool with Jay-Z that was a rapper or not still cool with them. At the end of the day, one thing they say is, Jay, one thing about it, Jay gonna learn a little bit about you, and he gonna use it for his own benefit. He find out what works.
The beautiful thing that came out of this, though, is now you have fans saying, book Casey J versus Vixen the Assassin for a future battle. That's it.
Hold on, Ray. Not only that, but not only that, Ray, a bigger bag on caffeine.
We have given the masses a reason to keep booking you broads.
Period, sis.
But you're mad.
Like I said, I even told Casey J this. I like that Casey J tweeted, I will take the Vixen battle if y'all make it a main event. And I said, I hope she stay with that.
Right.
Stay with that. Tell them, oh, y'all want this battle? Make me and her the main event. I guarantee you.
I don't like the way Vixen was not able to enjoy her victory.
Right.
You know, I'm waiting on,
Vixen
and you know, I
haven't
haven't said anything yet, but I think I want to hit her up because nobody's celebrated with Vixen yet. She's yet to enjoy her win. And if anybody can tweet Vixen, I would love to bring you on, baby girl.
Well,
your love, green light skin south.
I did ask her to come on. I haven't got a response.
And you know, and they didn't give people a chance. I'm not talking about you because you was dealing with the fuck they didn't even know what was going on behind the scenes. So I just want to talk about the fact that it was never given a chance for her to enjoy this win. Mm-hmm. So if you out here, baby girl, let's enjoy this win, baby girl.
JBD, that's the point that I'm making. This is not the same. If you watch female battle rap, so the points that I was making was exactly, this is not the same Vixen. Vixen grinded to get where she is right now. Whereas
you told me that.
Vixen took 2 years off sporadically where Casey had been, you know, she had her baby. Then she came back. She did a couple of battles. She was getting the ring rust off or whatever. She even had a battle with C3 and some other shit. Those years do matter when it comes to female battle rap because, again, when you don't have a whole lot of battles, we have to actually pull from different areas. And that's what you look at when it comes to these females. How basically that part was that performance part, and it was one other part. That performance part was a big part because it was who do you give? You can't have a tie. Who do you give the point to? Overall, who do you give the point to?
Amazing Music said, does popularity still matter in battle rap? Now that Chilla won Champion of the Year, because back in the day, people used to dislike Chilla. Here's the thing that I want to put out there about Chilla. I think popularity still matters. I think popularity still matters. I like the fact though that when Chilla left URL, he reinvented himself.
Mm-hmm.
Not only did he. I mean, we all know Chilla has a great pen. That he's one of the best schemers in battle rap. But when he left URL, he became more aggressive. He started performing more. He started rebuttaling more. He started adding more layers to his style. And when he came back, we got the person that we got now. But since we're talking about champion of the year, and again, shout out for Chilla.
Hold on, let me make my point. Let me make my point for popularity. This is why y'all was mad because we put 40 in the 6th spot and had to move her. I felt like she got moved because of popularity. Because the comfortability of the fact that she had battled Surf, she had did this, she had did that. But again, when you go by that criteria, she got 6, or she should have been lower than official, because at the end of the day, when her first battle and her redemption battle was Hustle, she didn't keep that same momentum. She was sloppy with the rest of her battles on into having Surf. You give her that because yes, she had those that she had the Surf battle, but at the same time, she didn't do good in that battle.
Okay, Amazing TV said the reason why he asked, he said, Ray, the reason why I asked is because Sue Surf said K-Shine beat Chilla Jones on YouTube. I love Sue Surf, but Sue Surf is full of shit. K-Shine didn't win that battle. K-Shine didn't win that battle. K-Shine did not win that battle.
At all.
They've been again, this is coming from a K-Shine who damn near probably didn't lose a round for 2 years.
Nah,
but even K-Shine had to admit, like, yo, that was not my best writing. Chilla beat that man. Chilla beat him. And the
Surf
thing
ain't even like you for 10 years, bro. We is not trying to hear that bullshit. Surf just tried to act like that because he know for a fact he can't beat K-Shine. I mean, Chilla. It had nothing to do with you, K-Shine. It had nothing to do with you, baby.
Savage, listen, baby boy, I know you feel like that's gonna happen. You do realize that Caffeine got the West Side Story stage.
I don't think we go. I don't think we go ever see a big stage. I don't think we go ever see
They are still thinking that stage about to come back.
It's not coming back. Not on URL.
Said, okay, Amazing Music said, Ray, some battlers need to be on URL TV circle to get better looks. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Hold on. I agree, but this has always been my problem with URL. Even though they're the #1 battle league, and you have the exclusivity with the app. What are you doing with the new people? Because a lot of people is not going to pay $8 a month to see new people, and this is what this has always been my one complaint about. Well, I had 2 complaints about URL, but my #1 complaint about URL is this: right now on YouTube, you're sitting on a 1 million subscribed channel. If you want more people, if you want more people to buy your app, you need to be putting the new guys battles on YouTube. Put the new guys on YouTube because it will generate fans. Okay, who is Swan? Who is Kid Chaos? Who is Real Sick? Who is Easy the Block Captain? Who is all of these new guys that's shaking it up right now? Put their battles on YouTube. We already know who Hitman Holla is. We know who CASSIDY is. We know who Av is. We know who JC is. We know who Loaded Lux is. Sue Surf. So you can keep them on the app, but put the new guys on YouTube, and it will generate more fans.
You dead wrong, Gray. And you want me to tell you why you dead wrong? The grown ass motherfucking me. When I signed this contract, Caffeine, I need a part of that motherfucking tape so I can put this shit on my channel on YouTube. I don't give a fuck if it go on URL channel, but it's gonna go on Danny Luck's channel. It's gonna go on Danny Luck's channel.
I mean, they can also negotiate that. They can also negotiate that too.
URL is doing what's best for URL. It is up to those fucking battle rappers to do what's best for them. So if you are not man enough to say, okay, I'm gonna take this little 20,000 or 30,000 you will give me for battling Mook, but I want rights to that battle so I can post on my page. That's it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I want rights to be able to post that battle on my page. You don't have to post it on your page, but I want rights to post my battle on my page. And if you don't say that, nigga, that's on you. That's on you.
Amazing music. Amazing music said
Kelvin.
Goods versus Math Hoffa. Who wins? That'll be an interesting battle. I couldn't pick a winner.
Over the place with that second round, and she did good in the third. And of course, we gave her the third because Surf choked in the third. She was nowhere near as poised as she was with Hustle. I'm not doing that. But
ready for Hustle. I seen her before she battled Hustle. She was ready.
I'm talking about Kelvin saying.
But they need to also understand Hustle was not Hustle. Hustle came to that event. Her hair wasn't done. That's why Hustle had the cap on. Hustle was fucked up. So I'm really not going to count that battle, y'all. And I love me some 40. You feel me? But I really can't count that battle because I don't feel like Hustle was in full Hustle mode. Hustle wig was half done, not formed to her head. She up there with a bodysuit on with a cap. I ain't going.
Amazing music asking me all the questions. Ray, Chilla versus Surf, big stage or small room? Which setting helps Chilla more? Small room. Small room helps Chilla Jones more because Chilla Jones' pen is too intricate for a big stage.
I like that.
He will lose the crowd. He will lose a lot of the crowd with some of the things that he says.
I like that. I think Surf will write for Chilla.
Y'all, we been here 3 hours.
Hold on, man. Look, let me say this about Math Hoffa because people be killing. Y'all gotta stop doing math like that, man.
I like math. I like math.
Okay, I get it. Math is overly cocky. Math gets on a lot of people's nerves. Math do a lot of hating. But can we be honest? Can we say that he was, regardless if you had him beating Jag or losing the Jag, he had good writing in that battle. Like, we need to stop saying Math is terrible. Math is not terrible.
He is.
Like, I get. Math is not terrible. Wing. Stop. Math is not a bad battler. Like, Math is not that bad. Math is not a bad battler. We need to stop. We need to stop doing this to Math. I get it. He's cocky. He's arrogant. He hates on people from time to time.
Wing, ain't that the menstrual pills? Pampering.
Matter of fact, yes, they are.
Andrea.
Yes, they are.
Hold up.
Yes, they are.
Ray, that's the period pills. I said, Andrea.
Jeez, Wing. Amazing music said, Wing, does Yoshi G thought bars make all female battlers make female battlers look bad because they're not rapping about sex all the time? Like Yoshi do. Wing, that's a question for you.
You're asking me, does it look bad for the rest of the ladies? No, it doesn't look bad for the rest of the ladies. To a degree. I don't really care for thought bars like that. I like substance. But again,
Danny, we get it. You don't like Yoshi.
But again, everybody, hold on. Everybody has. If this is her way to have a gimmick to be able to do what she does, that's what she needs to do. However, everything is an opportunity. If they don't like it and they feel a way about it, they need to get hold on, Danny, wait. If they don't like it and they feel a way about it, they need to get her ass up out of here. Tori Doe was supposed to get her the fuck up out of here. They don't want to battle her, so she's going to continue to do what she's doing. And this is why she's in that top layer of girls, because y'all allowing her to get these plates and be creative on.
I will battle her right now. If somebody write for me, I will battle her right now. If y'all pay for one of these niggas to fucking write for me, I'll battle that bitch and I'll smoke that bitch. On my motherfucking kids, I'll smoke yours.
Kelvin, I'm not saying I'm right. You have your opinion. I was rooting for 40, and like I said, I feel like I heard it. I just feel like what I expected for 40, that redemption battle. I was ready for her to go through the rest of these battles and kill some shit, and I feel like she let me down there. So no, you definitely no. That's what it is.
Okay, so, but okay, I really want to say this real quick because
and we got to wrap up because we've been here damn near almost 4 hours, and I got to go to work tonight.
Well, you go to work. I'm still outside because
here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Yoshi right now.
Oh God!
Look,
with the 8K clip, you can suck on my clip. I will lick on your dick. I don't give a fuck.
Hold on, Danny. I gotta stop you right there. I get it. Yoshi G has the quote unquote thought bar. She's promiscuous. This. But her stuff is way more intricate than what you just tried to do, saying that's what she sound like. we got to give Yoshi a little bit more credit than that. She's not that bad. Amazing Music said, Wing, Ray, when the crowd comes back, can JC beat Lux in front of a crowd, or does JC need a small room?
JC,
small room.
Know. I feel like JC might drop the ball. He may fumble the ball.
Small room.
I feel like it would have to be a small room, but I feel like he still might drop the ball.
I don't think JC would drop the ball versus Lux because that's somebody he really wants.
You mean to tell me all the other battles he didn't really want?
I mean, I'm pretty sure that it is, but the battle he really wants is Lux. I don't think JC would blow. I don't think he would blow that thing with Lux.
Daddy is swinging in the air at you, Ray. About the Yoshi shit.
JC.
Do y'all still want to see T-Top versus Swamp?
Ray. JC teeth alone. You lost.
Danny, you talking about something completely different. I'm talking about rapping.
On that motherfucking big screen, baby. If Lux with your teeth on that big screen, baby, you can punch
again. Danny, you talking about everything else. I'm talking about rapping.
No. She's saying if he bring an angle, that would be an angle that he could possibly use.
Lux is not about to bring no teeth angle. Lux way better than that. He ain't bringing no teeth angle, so stop.
But the teeth is supposed to be associated with the drug use.
No, the way the plaque was set up on their teeth is definitely an angle.
I'm out of here.
Even Wonder saw all that.
Amazing Music NYC. He says, do we still want to see T-Top versus Swamp? Yes, I do. I still want to see it.
I do. I felt like once they did the Crucible on the URL app and they were sitting beside each other, it's not the same. I don't want to see it. It looks like a storyline to me now. Because I can't sit beside my enemy. Like, nigga, like I don't give a like if so, you know I love Wing. If that nigga champion J Black hit me right now and said, Danielle, I want you on a panel with love, I would decline.
But see, hold on.
I'm a real bitch. I'm not sitting beside no bitch.
Wait, this is where I have to stop you at. Whatever the beef between you and Low is a legit situation.
A situation
with Swamp and T-Top had was something that was going on with the Carolina thing. So yeah, URL probably threw them a bag and said, yo, we need y'all to judge these new up and comers. So yeah, they probably sat next to each other, but you can't turn around and say, oh, I don't want to see the battle now because it's gonna look like a storyline. This is battle rap. Half of these motherfuckers is friends behind the scene. We know this. Most of these dudes is friends behind the scenes. We can't pretend like everybody got a storyline. We was interested in Mook and Rock because it was a real life storyline. Real life street stuff happened behind that. But most of these people battling out, ain't none of these dudes really beefing like that. All of these guys is friends. Amazing Music said,
Calvin, you right.
What if Goods used the Kiki angle versus Mav? Can he get a win?
Sis, I love going
I don't
back
think
to
Goods
Ray.
will use that angle.
I love
I don't
being
think Goods
wrong
will
with
use
Ray.
that angle.
Sis, I be like this, don't it? When I'm wrong with Ray. Don't it, sis? I be like this. Okay, Ray, you right.
I don't think Goods will use that angle versus Mav.
The fresh butterscotch Johns. You talking about JCT? You horrible.
TSA Ray, let's go, TSA Ray. Shut up, Java. Don't take up for Ray. Ray enjoying whipping my ass tonight. Ray having a ball kicking my ass right now.
I don't think Goods will use that Kiki angle versus Mav. I'm sorry. I don't think Goods would touch that angle. I don't think he would.
I don't think he would use. I don't think he would say her name, but he will use a story. Like he'll be like,
he would do him dirty.
He might be like, "Man, you out here raping bitches."
Nah, he would be.
You got a whole motherfucking podcast.
Here's the thing: he would be so smooth with it, and I feel like because they know each other, they know each other's life. I feel like Goods could come with something so much more worse than that.
I see Goods using a Bonnie angle before he used the Kiki situation.
Nah, I see him using something way worse than that.
That's just me. I'm on the outside looking in.
Speaking of Goods, what can Mav say to Goods? Like Goods got this thing about him. Like Goods is
It's not much people can say to Goods.
It's not.
Good is a cheat
even when he was chubby, like nigga, like what can Mav say to Goods? Even with Mav having this podcast, which is really big for Mav, I'm not gonna knock that shit. Mav podcast is fire. I love it.
He can talk about how he got that podcast and let me shut up. Anyway,
but besides your podcast, what can you say to Goods?
Right.
Goods the only thing Goods got about him is that shit that happened with dude. Is sneaking the dude for talking about his daughter. That's it. Like,
you talking about Gems? Yeah.
Yeah. Like, what else do niggas say about Goods?
And the punch, because everybody laughed about the punch.
Yeah. Like, what you gonna say? He cocky. He hit him right. Like,
Smoothies is the best angle.
Mav just recently, I guess Mav and Goods still been popping shots at each other. But just recently,
yeah, they've been talking
Mav,
shit.
Mav did make fun of the punch just recently. I ain't gonna front. The way Mav was demonstrating that it was funny as hell, but that's just me. But
I mean, not for nothing, Mav. Can you really talk? Because when you snuffed, what's his name? I mean, he didn't drop.
All I'm saying is this.
But can we be honest? What is Gems mixed with? He like Russian or something, though, right?
Nah, Gems is Greek.
Do they drop like that?
No. I'm not talking about I'm talking about Mav when he hit what's his name?
Dose.
When he hit Dose.
No, what I'm saying is Goods didn't drop Gems though. Gems ain't actually.
No, but what I'm saying is for Mav to talk about the fact that that Goods, how he punched at Goods, you can't really, as big as you were and how small Dose was, nigga, you was supposed to ghost that nigga.
I did. Look, I think about that A-Bird part. Like, I thought about that A-Bird part when you brought that up.
Wait,
when he told Mav, he was like Mav Hopper, a nigga who sucker punched an 1,100. What did he say? A 155-pound man that didn't drop him.
I'm just saying.
Oh no, right? How he said it? Mav Hopper, 11.
No, it ain't. This wasn't even the A-Bird we know now. This was like suave A-Bird, and he was like, Mav Hopper, a nigga
A-Bird with the punch.
A 111-pound man and didn't drop him. And how he looked at Mav, he was like,
you sounded just like him when you said that.
I ain't gonna hold y'all, and I don't believe in bringing up old beefs and all that, but you're not about to just knock me out, bruh. And 10 years later, shit normal, bruh. Like, it's nobody alive that's gonna say that's gonna be able to walk these earth and say they knocked their hell out and walk around, bro. I just can't.
I can't do it.
I can't eat that. Like, I'm smacked. I can't eat that. Like on camera, bro. Like, and then you portray to be this bully, and it's just, oh God.
Y'all, I'm about to leave y'all. Hell, I go to work in a bit.
Yeah, I'm
amazing music. I don't think that battle is ever going to go down, and I really hope not.
I do.
What?
I would be surprised if Bridge. I'll be surprised if Bridge actually come back to battle. I think he's done.
Loso backed out of the battle on Mac Myron.
Loso backed out of that battle. That's like Loso's second time backing out of that Mac Myron battle.
That's why Mac Myron made the diss song, sis. He said ass and
oh damn! I forgot to play that song. Damn.
I love that song. It's actually fire.
That was fire.
I was playing all the beef songs on Champion before I logged in with you guys. I mean on Caffeine with the fuck.
Yeah, that was fire. Y'all, for y'all who don't know, definitely y'all gotta check out Danny on Caffeine.
I did not know you work tonight. I'm so mad.
Yes, I gotta work at 8.
I'm so mad because I need to talk to you. I'm mad as a bitch because I was about to call you as soon as we motherfucking hang.
Oh no, you can call me. I'm just
I love y'all, and I know I overtalk everybody, and I don't give a fuck. Wing is my motherfucking mentor. And sis about to put some shit together for me, y'all, because y'all know I'm ADHD and I'm retired. I love it. I don't give a fuck. But Wing about to put some shit together, y'all. It's about to be so fire. Cause at this point, y'all, we just gotta put the pressure out there. We gotta stop building up who not that motherfucking guy or that girl. We can build up and we're gonna start showing the other side of battle rap. Because I love battle rap a lot, y'all. But everybody know me. I like fashion. I like nice shit. I like nice cars. So what I want to do is I want to show the other side of battle rap.
Hey, why are you telling? Be quiet. Anyway, listen, we are coming back on Wednesday or Thursday. We got a recap on Tuesday. Wednesday or Thursday, we're going to do the predictions for Kings and Queens, and we're going to do the predictions for the super fight cards. So y'all make sure y'all pull up. Make sure that you are hitting that notification so you know when we are live. No,
y'all see why I need Wing? Do y'all see why I need Wing? Because I don't give a fuck. I am so tired. And let me tell you something. Fuck that shit. I don't give a shit. Excuse me, Wing. Let me tell you something. I see you. I see you.
Thank you, darling.
You can't compete with this. You want my spot flash? You can't get it.
Who you talking to?
You know who I'm talking to.
Told you. Anyway,
I got you.
Listen.
I ain't gonna keep playing with y'all. I don't want to be known as the person that's always arguing with people. Hey, y'all, I'm really not a mean person. Ask Wing. I'm really not.
Not at all.
I'm really calm and cool as a motherfucker all days. People actually come to me to get shit done. But don't think for 1 second I won't drop a bag.
Thank you, guys. You know what? And thank you, Amazing. Listen, like I said, it's all love. No, you know.
Amazing, fuck you. You ain't got to send me no motherfucking hearts. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck, Amazing.
Listen, we get a little crazy up here at times. We will cuss you out and love you tomorrow, for sure. I know, Kelvin, that was rude. He said he did not say goodbye. I'm kind of mad at him about that.
Y'all know he left because of me. I love you too, Amazing. There you go. Kiss my ass. Kiss my ass. Suck it up.
We are out of here. I'm hot as hell. I got the windows open. I can't stand the South. Soon as it rains, it's hot. It's 70 degrees and we just had
follow Wing. Breakdown Crew. Make sure y'all follow the channel.
Definitely. Yes. Do all of that. All of that.
Mother of battle rap. Godmother. Battle Rap Media.
Why are y'all making me feel like I'm old?
Godmother of BattleRap Media. Period.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Yeah. So next week, we're gonna be talking about what we're gonna be talking about. We'll get more in depth as we get closer to the Fade event. Shit, what else do we have? Shout out to who is that's having an event today? We'll have that recap. I cannot think of who is having the event today. Did I put it? Basic Instinct. Yep.
Yes. Snake Eyes. Yup. Chef Trez. Shout out to Chef Trez for holding his own down and being his own man, bro.
All facts.
Shout out to Chef Trez. I see you, Oops. Maybe you'll get it together. You go from being nominated for a Grammy, and then you went over there. I see you. Shout out to you.
Facts. So yeah, definitely we'll get into that. Danny and Don Marino on URL TV. Did you see it? No, we'll come back and we'll talk about that. I did see it actually. I didn't see it on the app though. I did see it, but I saw it though. Let's just say I did see it. Yeah. So,
but that don't mean we not subscribed.
And then Danny had the battle that dropped with Beatrice, and oh my God, jeez Louise.
We subscribe URL. We back the app URL.
I have paid plenty of money to get into events.
Facts URL.
As long as I'm talking about y'all too, I mean, that's also supporting.
But not only that, we want them all to succeed. We want all them Black men to be successful.
Absolutely.
Black women as well. We want them all to be successful.
Regardless of how they feel. I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, no hard feelings.
I can't worry about how you feel about me.
When you know better, you do better. That's all I can say. Y'all horrible. Goodbye, y'all. Love y'all. We will be back this coming week. And I gotta use the bathroom again. All right, Danny, call me.